know so much about King Luke's. And then young boys, yes, young boys too. I think they're also. Is that I also don't know so much about them. I think for now, Young Chelsea is the club that I've followed because of their competition that they played. So I think I know something more about Young Chelsea. So for now, I would choose Young Chelsea ahead of King Luke's and then Young Boys.
Okay, so talking about Young Boys, their team was formed the year 1992, and it was called Nania Hatrick, etc. The team is based, Foundation team coach is somewhat adult. I believe they've covered a couple of wonderful have gone through Young Boys, and so everybody from far and near come to the Magdan Park here at SLA. Come see the best of football. Okay, so yesterday, Oli Oli Buku, Oli Dade, Oli Rosalenta, Oli Wonone, Oli relegation zone, Oli Obeko did win their game against Ebusian Pontua Dwarfs. And so head coach, we say good morning to you, and he says that watching the game he's watching the channel now from his home into Glasson Awako. Say good morning to you. But moving on, I want to ask the two Kofis what they expect in today's game. Yesterday, I enjoyed every bit of it, and someone told me that Massa, age has nothing to do with football. You can be that old, a young person can come and sway you. And yesterday we saw that on the field of play. So let me ask my Kofis what the expectations are for today. Nelson first.
Yeah, Fee, I think considering both teams, Young Chelsea, Kindus, and the Young Boys, I think it's not easy to be here since they were able to play.
That this chap can play football, but when it controls, the way you manhandle the ball, exactly. Ghana has talent.
Yes. So, Fee, I think more depends on their coaches, how they are going to prepare the boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So don't forget that Doxa Open University is all that you need if you want to be a media person. So Doxa says that come on board, come learn, come be behind the camera, come be in my chair. If you want to be a good DJ, a good sound person, you want to be at the MCR, the PCR, Doxa can train you and give you the best of education. Talk to Doxa on 0202 500 500, 0202 5005 00, 0202 500 500. Doxa will give you the best of.
I like to touch with them. I also witnessed yesterday. Maybe you on AstroTurf. Maybe this is your
fine here.
One thing about Young Chelsea is Menkwala need or Moyon Calabia Yankasanchi on Ponoma Yedda. You know, minim say, they are expected from one day, make a crabby never go so. So I think say, me expect good soccer and then win. Oh, me strength in there. I mean to me choose one particular player. From 1 to 11, we are very good, and I have me what say me what you do from 1 to 11. I mean to me he said more strong and our defense is strong. But Omina is good. From 1 to 11, they will be
well, say. You basically be say winning match. So as long as you will concentrate, making sure it's winning match. Already your coaches in here casted that training say between winning match.
Okay. Per and come on, coach Edin players who as a captain and come up on you with the concern this particular game.
Well, my coach almost mom losing concentration. Because I was a referee born up Ben concentrate to a game so now found new game.
Going to any tournament, be a player, be our targets, our set and money. Going to this particular tournament, so target being our set and money.
Target, say maybe at the end of the tournament, maybe a man of the match and best player of the tournament, and I'm at Magic. And I target, I'm a set and money. But team need a perceive winning.
At the end of 90 minutes, say, opponent team not sure. Will you be disappointed?
Very disappointed because you're training a lot, and I expect to see a perceive winning match. I'll be very disappointed if you lose.
Okay, now King Dukes, coach, what game we approach Ben no game. Approach Ben no game no.
Oh, we have a lot of approaches, but we know our system. Our system is working very, very well because we won the 2016-2017 league, and 2015-2016 we were second in the Shama. And we have a lot of great players like Hooper Vaivu, he's in FC Dallas, and Peter Yarrow in Cedar Stars Academy in US. We have a lot of great players, and we are here to perform very well. But we thank you very well for everything that you've done to bring this nice media here to help improve Ghana Football Association. Thank you very much.
Going into our first match, you don't know the team you are meeting. In case that's our plan of failure, how do you
we know young Chelsea of them very well. We are prepared for them. We know how we are prepared. So when we get to the park, everything will work all right for us to see. So everybody will see all our plans on the park. We cannot make sure our plans over here. So we have a system that we play.
As a tactical manager, going into any game, you try to study your opponents. How well do you know your opponents?
Oh no, when you are in the game, it's a game situation. You consider the kind of system the opponents are playing, and you adapt, change to what you are playing. Do you understand? So maybe if you go and your system is not working well because of the opponent system, you have to switch your system to match with their system. Do you understand? So we have a lot of system and we have a lot of options. So when you go to the park, everything will be fine. And you also
going into this game, where do you want to see an improvement into your team?
Okay, I have a great team. Like I said before, I have a great team. So when I go to the game, all my players are good. I have a lot of great players, including my bench. So I'm not surprised to see anything.
At the end of 90 minutes, what do you think will be the scoreline?
Well, surely I'll win them. I'll win them.
Okay, Capito, what expectation going into this game?
Oh, my expectation is to win this game.
Okay. Approach Ben and more as a players, even though coach in the game plan, approach Ben more as a players, no, Modi room.
Oh, yeah, my approach is even though we've trained, we work hard on the game.
And yeah, witness this situation be Nanka team no. It take a lead no at a point no much 2 goals. A movie lose concentration. But me work or momental cycle no. Send a bear wait me again more strongly.
Oh yeah, you bet to me.
In difficult situation, you can see the captain carrying the team on his back. And if the game becomes difficult for your team, what do you intend to do in order to get the good results for your team?
Pardon?
In terms of difficult times in this particular game, in a game that you are playing and then your team is down, as a captain, you need to psych your team. You need to do something different that will bring change to your game plan. So, in this particular time, what do you intend to do in order to get victory for your side?
All you need to do is to motivate your players to work hard.
So, in case the motivation fails, what is the plan B that you need to do?
Already, we have unity in the team, so there's no way motivation will fail.
At the end of 90 minutes, what is the scoreline?
I think we are going to win.
Coach, back to you. Formation Ben Odira game more.
Formation, okay, 4-3-4.
4-3-4. In case say 4-3-4 no failure,
4-4-2 formation.
4-4-2. Yeah. In case 4-4-2 no say anko ya ubetimi variety.
Oh, 3-4-3. I'll go for 3-4-3 formation.
3-4-3 formation. Yeah. That is what you are going.
That's
three defenders,
3 defenders, 4 midfielders, and 3 attackers.
In case your plan fails,
it will never fail because I know. That's why I told you I have a lot of options.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
I can play the 4-1-4-1-2 over there, but we have our system that we use.
Okay.
Okay.
Coachito, young Chelsea,
Yeah.
Tactics Ben no the game no.
Oh, first of all, I'm going to catch yourself 4-4-2. And secondly, I'll play many teams. Even Ghana, my both teams were 3 or 4. I call foreign. About 4 years outside. And if you don't play in it, Barney say that is mistake a crab more. I know how to change the game, so on there any problem.
Okay. In case we plan a failure, how do you go about it?
It will never fail because omunim how to communicate to each other. So when it comes in terms of one can change your attitude, there is easy for them.
Okay. Yeah, the money mobile. All right, we shall 40 pre-match conference no, and Sabri yedi abanewie no. Like I said, Media 7, any AFA Sports, and Omoye official media partners of Greater Accra Regional Football Association Leagues, Yebo and Wagana Hano. And we shall for Omadaroma and a few Doxa Open University and a sponsor I am a Medina at the Abram. Yedi see her na Yasan Atwa, so near the game no at the Abramo.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Football at the Madan Town Park. Relax. A lot of chairs are here for you to enjoy. Oxford University has made everything possible for us to be here to give you the best of sports, and for that matter, juvenile football. Having listened or watched the both clubs speak, I want to ask my pundits who will carry the day. A tough one,
Fee. It's not easy. You see, the two coaches, everybody's determined, and same as the players. If you look at their face, determination all over. So I can't stick my neck out and say, okay, this one or that. Let's assess the first 40 minutes. When we come back from the halftime, we can assess the two coaches and the two teams very well, and then know which one has the chance to win.
I doubt you can tell me for a fact. What show not me say we there? I said film no was so I said we there. I said perform.
Fee, as I said earlier on, looking at how do you call it, young Chelsea from Tema, I've watched them, as I said earlier on. So if you push me to the wall, I think so make me I can say me call the young Chelsea.
Exactly. Okay. All right. So Kofi has finally taken his neck out. I don't know what else I have to say, but Nelson, having listened to young Chelsea and that of Kindu, so some Chelsea want to be really give.
Well, I think I like the confidence of their coaches so far, but I think for me, I will leave the pitch to judge. You know, yes, because I always consider what happens yesterday. Okay. You know,
exactly.
You can't predict until you watch them. Okay. So let's leave the pitch to judge. Finally.
And let me say very good morning to the president of Ghana Football Association. I wanted to say coach, and I want to be coach. Kets, yes, okay. Good morning to you, say, and I hope you are enjoying juvenile. I know you have a love for juvenile football, and yes. I know you have reps all over after I see them. So you know, if you see them, it means that you are also here. Okay, so don't forget that the very first match between Young Chelsea and King Dukes to follow suit by Young Boys and King Dukes again. And then Young Chelsea will go meet Young Boys, and that'll be a battle between the young ones. Okay, so that's it then for Young Chelsea. The team was from the year 2010, and they are based in Tema as Kofi Diagrorally State, and their head coach known as Abu, and they played for Abraham Jets. Their captain is Zakaria Hussein. Defender is the best, and they also have the best of strikers. Before you his name, he's scored 16 goals so far, and the goalkeeper is known as Peter, who's been playing for all seasons. And so it tells you that yes, the Tema guys have come. And football in Tema, let's see if truly Kofi, what he saw is going to be exhibited on the field of play. Okay, so before I wrap up finally for the guys on the commentary position take over, I want to put them to the wall again to tell me. I'll start from Nelson. I'm not quite sorry. I can't check it. That's not better. Nelson.
Ministry of Kase, club board and a ghost album because say Omunya Omudea, Obia Pese Ose, and crying Miss me defended the Munimans a young concourse. It meant Minko Biafa, but me shase me who be 3 or 4 goals in the first game I ever played.
3 or 4 goals on whose side? As in Yaboni Navy and I say,
well, on the female, I've already said that I can't go for any team for now because I'm expecting both sides to play the game, and at the end of the day, who will carry the day will just carry the day, you know, because I believe in all the boys here. And what I saw yesterday, I can't go for anything.
Okay. And yesterday, if you don't know, it began right here. Great Farkos 3, and Asi Visca also had 3 goals. All right, so those were the goals that were scored yesterday. And today we are expecting yet another entertaining football ride at the Madan Sports Stadium mean, so come from far and near. Doctors have made it possible for every other person to be part of this one. So come if you really want to enjoy football, juvenile football, of course. Udia Henry will tell me, Udia Grafisi will tell me what the score lines will be like after 90 minutes. Kofi?
Well, 90 minutes at least. I'm just like, oh yes, in 40-40. So 80. I'm looking at maybe 2 goals to 1.
The 2 goals in the water, 2 goals to 1. Who is going to carry it? Who is going to be there to the
No, say earlier on I just said that young Chelsea, yes, yes, young Chelsea can carry the day. So I'm going for 2-1. Yes, but as you said, the juvenile committee, you know, Curtis heading the juvenile committee. Yeah, I mean, you see that he has the juvenile at his heart. So I think it's very good for him to head that committee.
You know, if you have a final and you take about sports and your father backs you always, what's the feeling like? Obviously,
it feels so good.
Exactly.
It feels so good. I remember that you see, juvenile wasn't all that vibrant in Ghana. I think yes. I think now I think they've put in enough energy inside that. I think that in 2000 will be there. Okay. I mean, very soon.
All right. So time check. We need to go to the commentary position. But yesterday, the 2020 Turkish Women's Cup, it was Northern Ireland B0, the Black Queens of Ghana 3, and Peninsula Ethiopia, Beatrice Sesu and Grace Asantua did the scoring for Ghanaians. Let's go to the commentary position where there is Dominic, there is also this is Inter-Allies. A couple of guys are saying that Inter-Allies will beat Hasselhoff Cross of a still young man by name Ade Bayo. Ade Victorian Ade Bayo. Alright, so that's what we are going to be about. Over here is a juvenile football at the Town Park. Okay, so coaches, finally, let me ask my pundits. Coaches, how has it been like? Who has been the top-notch coach? Is it Asiri's coach? Has it been Rfa who's coach? Or it has been which of them? Nelson, whose tactics has worked to perfection?
Well, to me, I'll go for great Sidas.
Okay.
Yesterday, in fact, their coach really did well. Even in their second game, the character of their boys, you could see they were tough, very offensive. Everything was working good for them. So I'll go in for Grace Sida's coach. He has done well.
I will side with Nelson. You know, when Great Sidas came, most of their players, they said according to the how do you call it, the scouts. No, according to how do you call it? The Gaffer people. Most of the players were old, so they couldn't take part. So the players that played were the players that they were come to their support.
Oh really?
Yes, they didn't come to play. They just came to come and support their brothers.
You telling me?
Oh yes. Oh yes. They just came to support. So as most of the senior players didn't get opportunity to play, okay, and the coach said, okay, you can also play. So they come. Then he gave them jersey. And against Great Falcons, they were able to lash them by 4 goals. So, oh yes. Yes. So you know, they were not part. They just came to support, and they did justice to the game. So I'll give it to the Great Sidas coach. I mean, he did a great job. If we were to be a team that most of his players were not part, he would have said, okay, then I won't even play at all. Yep. Because at least 11 players and almost about 6 of them are out. Okay. I mean, what again can you do?
All right, so a bit of notes. Take your paper and then write this one down because he needs in the near future. So Jordan Hill leads 24 goals. Anthony Yeboah also has 24 goals. And Andrew Morgan, the team Rami Ayew also has 21 goals. Michael is in the pool, has 17. Asamoah 10. I'm talking about Ghanaians who played in the EPL. Let's move on straight to the commentary position and see what's going to happen. The chaps are marching onto the field. Enjoy this one. This is McDonald Sports Complex here in the Light on Academy Football Association's channel. Fifi and Science, my name. Enjoy the game.
Good morning, wherever you are. Welcome, McDonald Park. This is the Greater Accra Regional Football, the Juvenile Middle League Playoffs, and this is match day 2. And this match happens to be between Chelsea Youngsters and King Dukes. And you are live on AFA Sports. And Media 7 and AFA are the official media partners for the Regional Football Association. And there you can see the welcome handshake, the Greater Accra Regional Football Chairman, followed by the President of Media 7, and also the Greater Accra Regional Football Vice Chairman and the coordinators. You can see the President of Avenue Soccer Academy, Mr. Nelson Kofi Puku, and this is the away team. You can see all orange. They appeared like the Netherlands national team. There you can see Chelsea Youngsters giving a welcome, fair play, handshake. You can see whatever is going on. And King Dukes are in all yellow as well. So this is a yellow affair against an orange affair. My name is Dominic Entry and I'm at the commentary position with my man Kweku Prince. Prince, this happened to be the first match of the day. A lot of matches and actions happened yesterday. We saw a lot of surprises, a lot of actions as well. And this match in particular, what are you expecting from both sides?
Dominic, I'm expecting something huge from both clubs. It happens to be our first game of the day, and these two teams know themselves very, very well. Because don't forget, one of them is from Ashama and the other is from Tema. So definitely, Ashama and Tema is going to be a derby. And when it comes to a derby, both teams have studied each other very well. And don't forget, they are playing the same information, 4-3-3. The other said he will start with 4-3-4. But looking at how he's playing his game, it's rather 4-3-3. So I won't be surprised the first half it will be goalless draw or maybe 1-1, but the first half would end with a draw. Something better will come from the second half, but up to the first half, we are going to watch a very great game.
Okay, so let me take you through the starting lineup of both teams. And Chelsea Youngsters, they have Peter in the post, Jeff Sam, Dennis Kwate, Isaac Niayi, Osman Adam, Isaac Afelete, Francis, Bernard Obin, Patrick Ameyao, Bashiru Kabiru, and also Vincent Abanya. And also the starting 11 of King Dukes, they also have Tete Joseph, Abraham, Dapo, Otisuam Steven, Mumun Abubakar, Tete Radi, Dumado, Moses, Enoch, Kwabla, Theophilus Apia, and also Felia. This game actually is going to be an exciting game because a team from Tema and also a team from Ashaima, this is a clash of the titans, as you can see, and the center referee, it's ever ready for this particular one. Wherever you find yourself and you live around the areas of Osu, Labadi, Teshinungwa, you should be at the Latown Park to experience this particular one. It's also live on Facebook, AFA Sports Ghana, on YouTube, Rfa Playoffs, and Media 7 and AFA are the official media partners for the Greater Accra Regional Football Association. So wherever there will be football from the RFA, Media 7 and AFA will make it possible for you to watch it wherever you are. You can also go on Google Play Store, download the Media 7 app and watch this particular live game from AFA Sports. And the referee blows whistle, and from my commentary position, Chelsea youngsters are playing from the right to left, and King Dukes are attacking the opposite way. King Dukes enjoying some possession in their own half. A quick play, but possession lost to goalkeeper of young Chelsea. A brilliant one there by the defender, and he wins a foul for his side. The number 2 shattered man, Mumun Abubakar. This guy is going to be fantastic. You can't take an eye off him. You always have to watch his actions. Prince, the game has started. Not even a minute, but you can see both teams are ready for some actions, threatening the other side. Can this be a chance? By poor control there from the attacker, Kwabla. That is Bosompem Kwabla, and he wins the first corner kick of the day for his side. And the man, Felia, is going to effect this corner kick. Can it be a chance? It's a goal scoring opportunity. Quickly taken, but no connection with this one. A quick one. Still great induce. Can this be a chance? No, it goes off target. The attempt by Felia didn't go on target. And you can see the number 10 man, Theophilus Apia. And play still continues. Kindus win possession in the center. A chance for Kindus, but ball cleared out by the defense of Chelsea youngsters. Chelsea with a breakthrough, but the referee flagged offside against Bashiru Kabiru. Play continues now. Young Chelsea, no, but possession lost. And once again, possession has been regained by Young Chelsea. Prince, should I say both teams are in a rush to do something? Because you can see whenever Chelsea youngsters get the ball, they want to press quickly without playing, without building anything up. They just want to get into the 18-yard box and see if they can get a finish. But you know, football, it's not like that. It's more like preparing food. Salt have to go, oil have to go. But you can't just get up and get a cooked rice. It have to go through a process. But it seems young Chelsea are refusing to go through that process. Can it be possible for them?
Yes, it can be very possible. But don't forget, football starts from the very moment the whistle is blown. You know, some teams don't have character to play the full 90 minutes. So some of them see to it that they'll bury the game in the first 45, and the second 45 will be a game outside. So I think both teams are trying to get a goal within the first 20, or maybe possibly, if possible, the first 40 minutes, and the second half will be a clear game. And that's what they are trying to do. When you put the ball into the opponent, into the net of your opponent, when you are done the second half, you give us beautiful football, and that's what your fans want. Give them the goals before the goals, beautiful football follows.
The game and then beautiful football, and definitely a goal will come from that beautiful football. Utisum now, but Utisum lost possession, and it's a throw-in against the man.
Okay, we go.
Possession lost. King Dukes now. A very nice run by the attacker. And who does he find at the other side? And he finds the man in the number 10 shirt at the left side. Can this be a chance? Nice control, and he wins a foul. This guy would definitely be a dribbler with his control, and he's no other person than Theophilus Apia. Can this be a chance? And the man, Adiko Felia, behind this particular one. And can he help his take the deadlock? No shot on target so far. Can this be the first one? A strike, and see this. Never a problem for goalkeeper Peter Ambo. A goal kick, and goalkeeper Peter of Chelsea youngsters is going to take this one. A long one, and who does he connect with? Possession lost, regain. Beautiful play. Can this be a chance? The captain and the number 10 shirted man, Jeff Sam. And no, a throw in for Jeff Sam. And quickly he counts for this one. Who is Jeff Sam connecting? Jeff Sam once again, Jeff. A nice build up. But no, the defense of King Dukes are not giving time to rest. If you're a striker, they are not allowing you to get space for you to create a chance. A corner kick for Chelsea downstairs. Quickly taking the ball headed out. And definitely a counter attack. Who to do this? And see the man Theophilus appear on the run. Theophilus, a nice build up. Can this be a chance? Can this be a goal scoring opportunity? See this one, but way off target. I thought he was offside, but the referee said no, he was onside. And definitely he couldn't make something out of this chance.
Dominic, we played 5 minutes so far, and everything shows that these two teams are in for something better. But Kindus had a clear chance. We should have resulted in a goal, but I don't know what the guy was thinking. I don't know what he wanted to do, but he rather, instead of going for goal, he went in passing the ball to his partner, and I think that was a bad thing to do. And let's not forget, yesterday we had a guy who was known by John Anane, and he scored a hat-trick in the first game. And today, too, the number 10 shirted guy for Chelsea is really showing something that indeed, if the little mistake the Dukes makes is going to punish. So they have to be on their toes. They have to tighten their defense so that at least at the end of the first half, they won't concede any goal.
Won't concede any goal. A nice 1-2 play between Theophilus and Habib. And can this be a chance? A cross, but no ball blocked by the strong defense of Chelsea youngsters. And Chelsea youngsters on the run now. Can this be a chance for them? Bernard Obin. And no, Bernard Obin has been fouled by the number 4 shirted man of Kindus, Kumado Gosway. Gosway don't want his team to concede first, but he rather wants to score first. A goal scoring opportunity for Jeff Sam and his boys. What would they make out of this one? And the man you can see, I know he's back fit. Jeff Sam behind this particular one, and it looks more like this was the same with the same position where the man John Anane scored the first goal for Great Falcons. Can it repeat itself for the man Sam Jeff? And see the idea, he had the technique, but the shot and the direction was lacking, Prince.
You know, you could see he wasn't going for personal glory. He wanted to pass the ball to his partner so that at least if he can get a goal, assisting the ball wouldn't be a bad thing at all. And the ball he gave to his partner was right, but the goalkeeper was there timely to defend his post. So I think if the goalkeeper continue to defend his post like that, I won't be surprised the first 40 minutes will be a draw. But if you make a little bit mistake, definitely they will punish you. But we've seen the goalkeeper putting some pressure on himself, rushing from left to right. One thing I would tell the goalkeeper is need to relax, be in your post, make sure you are controlling the game, and that's the only way your team will not concede.
And goalkeeper Tete Joseph with this particular one. A chance for Chelsea youngsters, and no, an easy one for the goalkeeper of Kindus, Peter Joseph. And there you go, the player where the ball smashed early on the face goes on the turf. Wherever you find yourself, this is the ongoing Greater Accra Regional Football, the Juvenile Middle League Playoffs, and we are live from the Magdan Latown Park, and you are watching this match live on the AFA Sports. And Media 7 and AFA are the official media partners for the Greater Accra Regional Football Association. And there you go, the number 7 shirted man, Bernard Obin, who received some treatment from his doctors. A fair play. Kinduk's defense wants to enjoy the game as well. Not only the attackers will enjoy the game. A nice ball, and who does he find? Connection didn't go through. Throw, this goalkeeper wins wide, and that's Peter. He wins a throw. And see this one, he almost repeated it. David De Gea Manchester United against Everton, the error he committed. The goalkeeper of Kindu, Tete Joseph, almost repeated that same mistake.
Like I said, you could see that Joseph is in a hurry. I don't know what he's up to, but maybe he wants his team to, at the end of the first 20 minutes, to be up by a goal or maybe 2 goals. That's why he's in a hurry. But let me remind you, if a goalkeeper and you are rushing, definitely you'll be punished. So the goalkeeper need to relax, be on your guard, and at the end, I think you'll help it.
Nice run by Otuchun Steven, but the defense of young Chelsea are always hungry for success, so they won't allow you penetrate so easily. A build-up by a poor control and well defended there by the number 13 shattered man of King Deuce. That's Abraham. A chance. You see this one. Too easy to beat goalkeeper Peter. A throw-in for King Deuce. Nice build-up. Lovely control just at the touchline. A chance, and the number 12 shattered man, it is Tete Rabi. And Tete Radi, a long strike, but ball blocked by the defense, the captain, the pillar of King Deuce. Chance now for the number 9 man, Kwabna Bosontrin. And no, referee says that challenge is for a play on. A nice build up, but ball stopped by Obin. Nice 1-2 play. Can this be a chance? And no, the recovery of the defender was very necessary. He came at the right time and see this, but no, the man has been whistled foul, and no other person than the man Bashiru Kabiru, and this man is in to torment the defense of King Deuce. Is the captain of the side. Gosway with a long one, and who does he find? And he says there is a push over there, so it's a foul for Theophilus Apia. And Gosway, a quick one taking, still Gosway in possession now. Beautiful 1-2 play. No, ball cleared out. Ball defender. Quick play into the midfield, but no one to connect this particular one. Possession lost. Prince, seems anytime Chelsea youngsters get the ball, they lost possession too easily. It's more like Kendius are relaxed because they know definitely they'll lose possession to us. All we need to do is a shadow marking. Do you think that is going to affect young Chelsea's play?
Yes, it's going to afford them very well, because if you have a tight midfield and they are lacking holding the ball, definitely Dominic, it will go alongside to hurt your team. So the only thing they need to do is when they get the ball, is either you can hold the ball or you split the passes and make sure your passes will go in through for you. And that's the only way Chelsea will be in for a draw or a win here. But Dominic, let's remind our viewers that you can catch us live on YouTube, and it's RFA Playoff. And we go to a search engine, you type RFA Playoff, you catch us live there. And don't forget Facebook, we are there, AFA Sports, and you get us. And when you don't have Facebook, don't worry at all. Just go to Play Store, the search engine, type M7 app, you get the M7. After getting the M7, your search engine, you type AFA Sports, and you get us live there. Don't forget, this show is also sponsored by Doxa Open University.
You definitely have to be at Doxa Open University to get all the ideas, all the tactics, all the tricks in media. And that is the number 6 shattered man. This guy is hungry for success, and he definitely have to be there. Vincent Abinya. Corner kick for Chelsea youngsters. Well connected. And no. Play continues. A bullet. Can this be a chance? And that is it. That is it. Referee says no. It's a center ball. And the first goal of the day has come in favor of Chelsea youngsters. And that is the man. And that is your man. The number 11 shattered man for Chelsea youngsters, Osman Adam, after taking the corner kick, didn't relax. He followed up, and he has breaking the deadlock for young Chelsea. So after 50 minutes of action, Young Chelsea are up by 1-0 Prince.
Dominic, like I told you, the goalkeeper Tete Joseph need to blame himself because he was not on his guard at all. He lost hope, and I don't know what he was thinking. He was thinking his defenders would be there to save him. And don't forget, as a goalkeeper, the only thing you can do is you need to support your defenders whenever they lose guard, when there are loopholes in the defenders. The only thing you can do as a goalkeeper, try to tighten them. If they can't, you do all you can to save the ball. This ball was a goalkeeper ball, but he was in the post waiting for the ball, and definitely the man Adama will not miss this ball at all. So Adam Osman, kudos to him. He had the ball right, and if he keep on doing this, young Chelsea will carry the day.
Keep doing this, young Chelsea will carry the day. I would say the defense of King Dukes were caught ball watching. They were sleeping on duty, and this man, Osman Adam, took it upon himself to punish them. And he has done it very well for him. A nice block, and no referee says this ball, it's a goal kick. Kwabula did everything possible to win this, but no, the ball crossed line. A goal kick, and goalkeeper Peter takes it wide. He has a goal lead, and he has nothing to lose at now, so he will be relaxed for his team to settle before he gives them a kick. And you can see another build-up, but busted up by the defense of King Dukes. Quickly play and see that a chance once again for Chelsea youngsters, and see that pass. And this goalkeeper, Tete Joseph, is always there. Chelsea youngsters, and see that one. Ball stopped. Steven with a long one, and he finds his man. A chance. Still King Dukes. And look at that. But the referee says no. For the second time, the man Theophilus Apia wasn't quick enough to take that one, but rather crossed the line. When it seems after the goal, it's now that we are seeing that King Dukes are raising the tempo of the game. They want to find an equalizer. They just want to give a quick response to the question which has been asked. Do you think something better will come out of it? Or with how disciplined and communicated the defense of young Chelsea is, would they be able to penetrate through easily?
When you are playing against a team like Young Chelsea and you are caught sleeping, definitely you'll be punished. And some of the teams, when they get punished, that's when they realize that no, we are playing a game, and this game, whenever you lose in a single goal, it will go alongside to hurt you. And so they are trying their best to come back to the game and see if they can get the equalizer before and the first department of the game ends. But I'm looking at how King Dukes are doing their things, even though from the back to the forward, everything is look good for them, and I think they can get a goal here. No, it's an offside. But this is what I said. If you're an attacker and you're not fast enough, definitely you'll be caught ball watching. And the attacker was caught ball watching. That's why he went offside. So definitely, if you're an attacker and you want a goal, you have to be quick, fast enough, and sometimes you need to be intelligent, smart to know that where you are going is a danger zone. So you'll be drawing back and for your team to be in a successful way.
You need to draw back when you see your defenders putting you in the offside trap. The man Theophilus appear with the ball. No, Theophilus lost possession. And see that strong midfielder, Felia, trying everything possible, and ball cleared by the defense. And it's now the captain, Gosway, but he allowed goalkeeper Tete Joseph go defend there. And see that one, a chance, and the midfield man Felia now. See the pass, and he has been flagged offside. The attackers of King Dukes try to run faster. So anytime they get inside, they are flagged offside. This goalkeeper have nothing to lose and looks very relaxed. He is on holidays, enjoying himself. A throw-in for King Dukes, and well connected, but the ball has been cleared out again by the defense of Young Chelsea. These guys are going to do the hard ones. They are going to do the Van Dijks. They are going to do the Harry Maguires. A chance, ball headed out once again. A chance for King Dukes, the ball cleared out by the defense of Chelsea. Wins the no Gosway is perfectly there. Back home to goalkeeper Tete. And Tete relaxed into the game to Gosway. And look at that. Play continues, Steven, and no, Steven wasn't quick enough to win this for his side. And that is the number 2 shepherd man, Dennis Kwate. And Kwate couldn't control this. He defends this one for his side as well. Gosway. And who does he find? Possession lost. In the center circle. And it's the man failure. Throwing, and that is the captain. He is doing everything possible. The man Sam Jeff. Quick one taking and no possession lost. And look at this tackle, Prince. Don't you see it as a hard challenge?
Yes, it was a hard challenge on the guy, but Dominic, let's not forget ourselves. Sometimes this hard tackles comes in a way for you to defend your post, for you to defend your goalkeeper, for you to defend your team. And so if I'll sit down for you to score me, no, I'll rather come in hard and take red card or yellow card, and I think that would be fair enough for me.
That would be fair. At some point in time, you have to sacrifice for the team. Like what Valverde did for his team, Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid. When Morata had a chance to score, you have to sacrifice to get a red card for Morata to stop scoring, and definitely that red card resulted them in winning the trophy, the Spanish Super Cup. A free kick for King Dukes, and the man Theophilus appear behind this one. And no, Theophilus makes way for his other colleague to take this. Can this be a chance? A quick one taken and way off. Once again, goalkeeper Peter, it's some big time holidays. He's enjoying himself, and that is it when you have a strong defense. When you have a defense which communication is key, when you have a defense which are very disciplined, you always enjoy yourself. You are always on some holidays. And see this, a foul has been given. A chance for the visitors to find an equalizer. Will the visitors find something out of it, or the home team will never allow them, because they are on their home soil and they have to make their people proud. They have to make their fans proud, and this is a chance. And you can see the man Theophilus appear calling for this one, and he is free. And I'm sure when this guy gets the chance, and look at that ball stop, Ansin once again, and goalkeeper Peter points this out, a breakthrough, and this ball goes way off target. Quick play, and see possession has been lost by young Chelsea. And this is a chance. Can this be a chance? And once again, the man Isaac Afelete, it's never given a chance to the attackers of King Dukes. He's telling them, when you are coming, you need to be prepared, because I'm also prepared. God's way, he has to save, and he has to let us know the leadership role in him, the reason why he is the captain, the reason why he's the commander-in-chief for the page for King Dukes. And this time, where their fans are angry with them, they are not giving them what they want, the reason why they traveled with them to the La Town Park, a chance for them to do something. And look at this once again, the man Isaac Afelete, he's giving them a lot of reasons to build up more. a chance, and no. Enoch Nate's pass was too weak, lacked technique and ability. A throw for the home team. Dennis Kwate takes this one long. And no, Theophilus appear now with the control for Kindews. Theophilus, and see this man. Quick on the ball. Very hard for you to stop him. A throw for the visitors. And see this one. Theophilus. And referee says play should continue on Kwate with this possession loss. Kindews. And a foul for Steven. Means the man Steven in the number 17 shirt for Kindews has been fouled more than any other player. A long one. And see this. A fabulous save by the goalkeeper Peter. He is really hungry for success, and he's not allowing any ball into his net. He has stopped the shot from the midfield of Kindews. So easy, Prince.
Yes, that was so easy for the Kindews champ there. And you know, you were talking about Steven, Dominic, for the past 10 minutes. I will tell you, yes, Steven happens to be the center man of his team. He happens to be the champ of his team. You know, there was no way Kindews would do without Steven. So that tells you how important Steven is to Kindews. So if you're a team and you want to stop Kindews, definitely you have to look out for one of their two champs and then take them out. That's why, you know, young Chelsea has gone in for Steven and they are trying to put him out of the game. Talking about goalkeeper Peter, he has been with this team for some time now. And when you have been with a team which you always play, you know yourself very well, definitely.
This error by the goalkeeper, and this man Sam Jeff have find the second goal for his side. What was this keeper doing? Why should you commit this error at this time? When you are down by 1 goal, you shouldn't be committing such errors, and this goalkeeper has committed the error of the day. Goalkeeper Tete Joseph will be personally blamed for this one. Didn't count his steps, and the ball jammed over him, and the man Jeff Sam, as the captain who is taking responsibilities, will never allow this one to go scot-free, and he did it right for his team. Prince. Kindews are down by 2-0 after 27 minutes of action. Would they be giving us a quick response after that error?
Dominic, it will be very difficult for Kindews to respond to these questions. Definitely, you were asked by one question and you couldn't answer. Now the second question has come in, and it will be very difficult for them to even answer one in this 40 minutes. I doubt them. You know, you saw, like I said, goalkeeper Tete Joseph has to be on top of his game. We've seen it several times. We've seen it uncountable times. The goalkeeper will be running without counting the steps, will be running without any calculation, and that tells you what the goalkeeper is lacking. He's lacking something this afternoon here, and their coach need to question the guy. You need to give him some advice so that at least he won't be conceding more goals. 2 is enough for them in the first 40 minutes, and the second half they will come in and see if they can get a consolation or a draw.
And you can see the fans of Kindews, and look at that brilliant save once again by the man Peter. Peter, it's not ready to concede any goal. And all the games yesterday, every single keeper conceded a goal. Emmanuel Loco and his other colleagues conceded. But this time round, Peter Angbo is not ready to concede any goal. They are up by 2-0, and he has nothing to lose at this particular time. He is relaxed, allowing his boys and Kindews have a lot to do at this time. And the throw in for Kindews. A long throw, and they are building something. Can this be a chance? Theophilus having flagged offside, but the linesman, he said no, there was an in and also an out move by Theophilus Appiah, and that isn't part of his rules. It's against the football rules. So Theophilus has been flagged offside. And the defense of Chelsea youngsters have a lot to do. They have to be on their toes throughout the game. The man Tete, Radi and his boys don't have to give a losing chance. And see this one. And the first goal scorer. And 30 minutes of action. And King Dukes are down by 2 goals. And you can see the player of Chelsea youngsters goes on the turf. And he definitely needs some attention of his team doctors. And there you go. The man Patrick Ameyao. A throw for Chelsea youngsters. A corner kick for the visitors. And this whole team are making their fans proud. They are giving them a reason to smile. They are giving them a value for money, why they need to be on the field. And there you can see there was a push on the man James Aflete. And this time a double duty has been given to the man Theophilus, a player and a ball boy as well. And that is part of the game. When you are down, you have to play double role if only you want to go with a goal. Chelsea youngsters in some build-up. Nice one play and no possession loss. Can he regain it? And that is the strong man Obin. A throw against Chelsea youngsters, and Steven to effect this one for his side. Steven now, and no, he allows Gosway, the captain of the side, to do this. And Steven decides to go to the goalkeeper. And this goalkeeper, it's under some pressure. A chance for them. Let's see if Kindles, a nice run through. And look at that. A nice block by the defender. This was closer to scoring, and I think the attacker should have done better. And there is the push. So a foul against King Dukes, and the attackers need to exercise patience. They need to take time. And this time round, the goalkeeper, Tete Joseph, has done his homework and all checks correct. And see this one, defended by the defense of Chelsea youngsters. And that is the man in the number 5 jersey, Francis Akariminga. And no, build up now, Kindles, and the number 9 man. What can he do? And he couldn't connect his man. Play continues. Sam Jeff, he opens up play. Beautiful play by the captain, and no, and that shows some energy level. Moses with a long one. And possession lost in the midfield. And once again, both teams keep losing possession. Both teams are failing to build something up. A chance for Theophilus Appiah inside the box. And now, goalkeeper Peter is out to win this one for his side. And credit to the defender Isaac Aflete. This guy is doing everything in the midfield and also the defense. Double role is he playing for his team to carry all necessary 3 points to qualify to the upper juvenile side of the Greater Accra Regional Football. And we are live from the Magdan Latam Park. It's the ongoing Greater Accra Regional Football, the Juvenile Middle League Playoff. And this is match day 2, the first match of the day, where the home team, Young Chelseas, are hosting King Dukes. And AFA and Media 7 are the official media partners for the Greater Accra Regional Football Association. And this particular match is live on AFA. Wherever you find yourself across the world, you can enjoy this particular one on AFA. Either you go to Facebook, it's live on AFA Sports. On YouTube is the Rfa Playoffs. And also, you can go on Google Play Store, download the Media 7 app. And on the Media 7 app, you find all the channels Media 7 hosts. But this one particular, it's on the Media 7 app and it's on AFA. So you have to set for AFA and enjoy the game. Prince, 4 minutes to end the first proceedings. And do you think King Dukes will be able to reply any of the questions? Or do you think Young Chelsea will give us more goal, or this is going to be the final result for the first department of the game?
Dominic, at this time of the game, if you're a coach or a player, the only idea that, or the only thing you think about right now is we shouldn't consider anymore. We shouldn't press up to at least get an equalizer or a consolation goal. The only thing we should do is maintain the 2 goals we've already conceded, goes to the first half, come in the second half very strong, and see if we can equalize all the 2 goals, or even if we can get a consolation. I think that would be a better, because at this time it's left with 4 minutes to bring the first half of the game to an end. If you keep on pressing, they get one counter attack, Dominic, you will be punished, and it will be 3 instead of 2. It will be 3. So the only thing they need is they need to keep on pressing. They need to the defenders need to be compacting each other. They need to be communicating very well. The goalkeeper need to be on his guard. Every ball that comes in, we need to try as much as he can to save the ball, so that the second half they will come in as 2 goals down and then try if they will get a consolation or an equalizer.
Chance, and that challenge, the referee says no, it's not fair, so it's a foul for the leaders. A free kick in favor Chelsea youngsters, and they have nothing to lose at this time, so they look very, very relaxed. And this man, Francis, takes this one, and no, he hits it hard out of play. And the number 2 man, Mumun Abubakar, and his defense, having been so strong, they lack communication. This defense isn't disciplined, so the attackers, Sam Jeff and his boys, are just playing through. They are playing through the defense of the man Mumun Abubakar. He needs to construct things well. He needs to make things very strong for his side. And there you can see goalkeeper Peter has the role model. His role model is Ter Stegen, the German goalkeeper of FC Barcelona. A chance, and look at that, Theophilus up here. Theophilus, a lovely twist and a turn. Theophilus still in the 18-yard box. A chance, can this be a chance? The number 15 man, and this is too easy for the man who chooses Ter Stegen as his role model, Prince.
You know, there are great goalkeepers in the world as we talk now. We have Courtois, we have Ter Stegen, we have Alisson. To me, Alisson happens to be one of the best goalkeepers I've ever seen due to some save he made against Southampton. But he's choosing Ter Stegen as his role model, Dominic. It's not a bad thing at all. And looking at what he has done so far, indeed, he will be more than Ter Stegen, or either the same as Ter Stegen. So, sometimes when you take someone as your role model, you aim at being at a higher position. So I won't be surprised having a Ghanaian goalkeeper as Peter as the first Ghanaian goalkeeper to play for Barcelona or Real Madrid due to taking Tessier as his role model. But looking at what he's doing, if he continues to do that, Dominic, young Chelsea will carry the day, and not only this game, they will continue to win the other game that will come after this.
They will continue on to win the other games. And referee brings the first department of the game to an end, and it's of no surprise that the home team are up by 2-0 after a first goal by the number 11 shirted man Osman Adam. After the corner kick, he did a little follow-up, and finally he had the ball to do the finishing. And also an error by goalkeeper Tete Joseph, and he was punished by the captain for Chelsea youngsters, Jeff Sam. Prince, the first department of the game has come to an end, and the away team are down by 2-0. Do you see any resurrection in the second half coming up? And first of all, how did you assess their performance in the first half?
Dominic, aside those being down by 2 goals, their performance was very high. You know, they created most chances of the game. They created almost 17, 18 chances in the first half, but they were unlucky to get. They couldn't even get a 1 goal. But I remind you, young Chelsea created just 8 or 9 chances, and they were able to get 2 goals. That tells you how clinical the young Chelsea forwards are. So that if Dukes want something better in this game, coming into the second half, it's either their coach will throw more hands into the game, or he will psych his attackers to be more clinical. The more you create, you need to make sure that you bury the balls more into the net of your opponent. So that goes to Dukes. They need to side themselves that when we come, we are going to continue pressing, creating the chances, and see if you can get a goal. And let me tell you, Dukes defenders need to play on top of their game. They need to compact themselves, the communication, everything needs to be on top, so that at the end of the day, the 2 goals will be enough for them. It's either consolation or a draw will be good for Dukes.
I know by this time, Coach Abubakar Haruna and his boys are very happy with their first half performance. My name is Dominic Entry, and I did this with Prince Kweku. The second half comes underway.
Jeff Sam.
Yeah, Osman Adams.
This is my mind. Thank you. Joyce, let's talk on your top back. Is it working? Talk to me. Second team, the Omar in straight to Omar in team reserves.
Omono, look well.
Young Chelsea, Nana.
No.
Young Chelsea.
Young Chelsea, no, I don't know. Only now, boom back.
I knew Young Chelsea, but there's other team. No. What is
King Dukes?
Yes.
Because district chairman in a year team out. Yeah, about how to make the team sheet.
I'm question on that.
Yesterday you were so eager to tell us that the signal is not resting just because they scored 3.
Sir. Yeah. Lawrence.
And also fire inside. Wow. Naya.
Honestly, King Dukes 410. Or Guru. So far, why say like?
Yeah.
I think the coach is not using it. Supposed to give him free so that
But now could be speed now.
do magic.
Yeah, post now. Based on the man of them, we can suggest. Yeah.
There's nothing like that day. Yeah, they decided to want to pick man of the match. Maybe after the game, then our own.
No discretion. Sure. Football in your shape.
King Dukes from head
Lembisa. Grace. Kathy. Felix. Raphael. Felix. Kubisa say King Dukes no. My head coach and friend is saying now.
This man, the man holding the papers here.
I think no man show ni.
Yeah, see this man.
Osmanu Seidu.
Seidu.
Seidu. Osmanu.
How is it spelled?
Seidu.
Thank you. All right, in there, Charlie. Okay. Our right hand side, who your head coach? How much on what the position was here? Felix.
Hamza
Team Chelsea, who is their head coach? Chelsea, who is their head coach? Chelsea, who is their head coach?
No, it's Abubakar Haruna. That's the team manager.
Abubakar Haruna.
Team manager. Team manager or coach?
And the head coach. Yeko. And you welcome back from the very first half. A beautiful match that has been witnessed. A big thank you to Naya, who is at the Hatrick studio, and she's doing fantastically well. And her pundit, Sarah, we say thank you to you for holding the fort for us back in Hatrick. All right, so we've taken the feed here. We are at the McDonald Sports Complex here in La. And so everybody far and near should come and then witness what is happening so far here. Doxa Open University says that come on board if you want to be a media person, join Doxa. Make sure you are taught and taught properly so that can be given the best opportunity to be a media person. Go to Doxa on 0202 500 500 0202 500500 if you really want to be a media person. Okay, so the first half is over and Chelsea are winning by 2-0. And yes, those young wonderful chaps have done very well. I'll wait to my pundit to tell me what their feel is at the end of the first 40 minutes, as we say. What has been their impression so far? Kufia Sante, you love juvenile football. From where we sat, I mean, what have you seen so far?
Well, we've seen incredible football. Two teams, they've displayed a very, very fantastic football. But at the beginning, I told you that young Chelsea...
Prophet Kufia Sante.
I told you young Chelsea, you know, they have an advantage.
Sure.
Due to Tema AstroTurf. They've been playing on the AstroTurf. So
there's nothing new to them?
It's not, yes. It's not new to them. Sure. That is the reason why I told you I can say that maybe young Chelsea will win. But looking at, they always play at Tema Sports Stadium. Sure. It's an AstroTurf. The same way McDonald here is also an AstroTurf. And if you look at King Dukes, maybe most of the players, maybe today will be their first time
of playing on such.
If you look at this player, the number 10 shirted man of King Dukes,
okay.
That is in the person of Theophilus Apia. He has been so wonderful this afternoon, fantastic play. He's doing well. I think this second half, their coach have to position the boys well. If I'm the coach, I'd rather give free road to this boy Which I think he can cause a lot of magic in this second half. From the way he plays, the speed, he's very skillful. So I think when the coach is able to do that, it will help the team.
And a bit of education there for the head coach of King Dukes. Nelson says that swap the position of your wonderful champion, number 10 shirted young boy by name Theophilus Apia, and no wonder he's in number 10, and that depicts our then captain of the Black Stars, Stephen Tornado Apia. And so Theo, go out there and play because you have fallen in love with, let me say, Nelson has already fallen in love with you. Okay, so Peter Amagbo, Jeff Sam, who scored a goal, Dennis Patton, a couple of guys have done very well. We are going straight into the commentary position to see what is going to happen there. Don't forget that Doxa Open University is backing us, and Dominic and Prince are standing by for us to enjoy the best of commentary. But before we go again, let me take the final feed and let me ask my pundits what they think the scorelines will be like. Osovo, scoreline.
Well, as I said, if the coach is able to get things right, I won't be surprised if these games ends in a draw. That is 2-2. 2-2.
So you sure your King Dukes can come back and equalize?
Oh yes.
Okay, Kofi, tell me.
Well, as I said earlier on that, it's going to be 2-1. Maybe Young Chelsea will add another one. Then, so it's going to be 3-1 in favor of Young Chelsea.
Oh,
yes.
What's sim?
Because 2 goals first half. Maybe they can add another one, making it 3. Then maybe King Dukes will get a consolation.
Okay. So moving on straight to the commentary position. Don't forget that this is the ongoing GFA playoff at the McDonald Sports Complex here in La. And so let's go enjoy the second half of the ongoing match between King Dukes and Young Chelsea. My name is Fifi, and saying a big thank you to the Kofis for backing me up. And let's go straight to the commentary box to see what is going to happen in the second 40 minutes. Enjoy it.
Welcome back, and we are live from the McDonald Town Park, and it's the ongoing Greater Accra Regional Football, the Juvenile Middle League Playoff, and AFA and Media 7 are the official media partners for this particular one, and they have joined us with the Greater Accra Regional Football Association. We are live from the McDonald Town Park. King Dukes are down by 2-0. Will they find solutions to those 2 questions? That is your man, Theophilus Apia. Who does he find? No. This man has the flag offside, and that is the man Ibrahim Dapo. Sam Jeff and his boys are on their toes, doing everything possible to carry all 3 points away. Long one inside, but headed out by the defense of King Dukes, and no, a foul against Sam Jeff and his boys. A long one. And no, definitely a yellow card will be shown to Falia. So Falia goes into the books of the ref. And that is the referee shot doing his work. Long one. But no, well defended. King Dukes trying everything possible, doing all their build-ups. And look at that. Quick play. And I'm very sure that Coach Osman Sadiq gave a lot of instructions to them. He don't want to leave the McDonald Town Park. And look at this chance. Can this be a chance for them? Fabulous defense by this man. He did it right. And he has rescued the side, conceding a goal. A corner kick for King Dukes, quickly taken by the man, Felia, across. And look at that goal. Look at that connection. A fabulous one. And that is the man, Mumun Abubakar. He did all the damages at the defense, and this time round he has taken the right upon himself to get a goal for his side. Look at that header, look at the connection, the cross from Kwabla Busundim, and this guy never disappoints. The defense, he is good at aerial balls, and he did it right by pulling one goal. Game on 2-1, Prince.
You know, Mumuni have the height, and just like you said, he's good in taking area balls. But just like I said before the first half, and then I told you, Kindux shouldn't look out for getting a goal in the first half. They need to maintain the 2 goals defeat they have in the first half. Go to the dressing room, take some advice from their coach, and when they come to the field, they try to exploit that advice. And I think that's what they are doing. And if they continue getting things right, Dominic, I won't be surprised at the end of the second 40 minutes, Kindux will be leading, or it will be a 2-2 draw for them. You know, Kindux are trying to get a goal, but don't forget, once you are pulling more boys ahead of you, don't forget your backs, because the loopholes you get at your back will definitely come back to hurt you. So the more you push more boys ahead of you, don't forget to tighten your back too, and that's the only way Kindux can come back to this game.
Game on. Kindux, will they be able to find a second goal? And that will be the equalizer for them. And play still continues. A long one inside. And once again, Kindux, the number 9 man, needs control. And no, it's a foul against Abraham Dapo. And a foul for Chelsea youngsters. And this man, Mumun Abubakar, has cleared this out. A chance, and look at that run. And no, he has been fouled by the defense of Kindux. And the referee says no, that challenge isn't fair. So Sam Jeff and his boys have a goal scoring opportunity to increase their goal scoring tally from 2 to 3. And will this really count for them? Will this be a chance? And the number 9 shattered man, the striker himself, wants to take this responsibility and bury this one. And no, this is never a problem for goalkeeper Tete Joseph. And the goalkeeper Peter Prince of it was lacking. Me, I will point that one out as the problem. What do you think was the problem that led to the goal?
You know, just like it happened in the last 10 minutes of the first half, you saw young Chelsea, they think 2 goals is all, but they've forgotten yesterday something happened. Great foul coach did trying to go. If he's not able to keep a clean sheet, definitely it worries them a lot. So I'm trying that this game he has already considered. So let's see if the upcoming games will try and his defenders will defend him to at least get a clean sheet for the game.
Clean sheet. It's hurt the goalkeeper who chooses Ter Stegen of Barcelona. Look at that brilliant move by Mumun Abubakar. This defender, it's on top of his game. Ball headed out by the defense of Chelsea youngsters are dominating all the midfield, and this man, Felia, has been flagged offside. And playing session, and that's a no. This pass wasn't needed at this time. Possession lost, a chance for Chelsea youngsters, and the player goes down. So they have to be a 1 minute remaining. It's happening live at the Magdala Town Park. And Media 7 and AFA are the official media partners for this particular project. And everybody wants to be at the top. Yesterday, we had a lot of actions. We first watched Great Falcons playing against Asiriska, and the first match ended 3-2 in favor of Great Falcons, where the man John Anane managed to get a 3-goal, and that is the hat-trick. He was the king for Great Falcons. Great Cedars was on top of the table with 3 points and 2 goals, and Great Falcons was down the table with 3 points and minus 2 goals. Couldn't get to Theophilus. A nice thing. And the home team are under some pressure because he has learned from his mistakes and he has corrected himself. He don't want to commit another error which will lead that play year 2010, and they are based just at Tema Community 4. The name of their team coach is Abu, and they were the winners of the league in 2016, and they also won it in 2019. So they have won it twice. A chance, and no, definitely the referee had his decision right. It's an offside against the man Felia. Nice 10 by the number 3 shirted man, Mustafa Filu. Nice defense there. A build up, and no. That pass wasn't well connected. Osman Adam now. Played by Mustafa. A nice pass inside. And nobody but to the goalkeeper of King Dukes. And possession lost this time round. The great
one more hands on the game, and you are relaxed. Definitely the team will be caught punished, and that's what has happened to Young Chelsea. And Young Chelsea has been punished. I won't be surprised if Young Chelsea continue to play this way. Definitely Dukes, as they continue to throw more hands and they continue to press up, they definitely get that equalizer.
A lot of work for these guys to do. And there you see the man in your shorts. He's been a threat to the defense of King Dukes. He's leaving the man Mumun, Steven, Tete Radi, and his other colleagues, giving them tough pressure, dispersing them, just not allowing them to do the connection Gosway and his boys want to do. A throw. Young Chelsea now, but possession loss. King Dukes, a nice move, and who does he find? He connects with Felia, beautiful 10. And who does he find once again? He goes to the midfield and he locates his player. A foul in their favor. Play continue, a long shot by Bob Blood. Still King Dukes now. Can this be a chance? A long one, but never a problem for goalkeeper Peter and his boy, which is number 5 man. That's what is needed. The damage in the midfield and the defense as well. Goal kick. And goalkeeper Tete Joseph. A long one, and who does he connect? But no, well defended. A throw. King Dukes now Felia, and he changed play, opens up widely, and he locates the man at the left side. A nice move. Can this be a goal? Look at the build up. Look at this goal. Just have to let his team still maintain their lead. He did the sacrificial job and he did it right. If not, definitely Theophilus Opoku would have punished his side. And this guy is just tormenting them. This is a goal scoring opportunity. And you can see the fans calling his name to give them a value for money. The reason why they traveled here to watch them play. Theophilus are
strong in the air because they have and teams and at the end can do just like they did in the second half, and they will be getting a goal here.
During our trip to India for the FIFA World Cup, the under 17, and also Najad Yakubu, who also played in that same FIFA competition. So they have produced 2 players who have played at the FIFA competition, and that was in India. "22 minutes of action, and there you can see the man who scored the first goal. He's relaxed because he's up by 1 goal. He has nothing to lose. Osman Adams with this one, and this time round it's against them. A long one by the defense of Kingdoms. The ball cleared out by the man once again, Osman Adams. Osman Mumun now, and he did it right at the defense for Kingdoms. This guy has been fabulous, man, and he finds a corner kick, and the man Kobla will be taking a long one by Kobla, and look at the connection. Look at the connection once again, and no, Mumun this time round has been fouled. The referee says no, it's a foul. Nice control by Abraham Dapo, and a nice build up failure. Can this be a chance? Theophilus appear now. Theophilus, the number 10 shattered man. Look at this guy. He enters into the 18-yard box. He missed the chance, and look at that save. And no, finally, this ball has smashed way out Prince.
See, the little advantage that John Chelsea will get. Don't forget about you are creating the balls. Fine, that one is good for you. By creating the ball, you need to the ball needs to be productive enough. You need to get a goal out of your creation. So the boys need to maybe sharpen their machine in front of their the goalpost of young Chelsea and try to test goalkeeper Peter. Because in this second half, he has done enough for Chelsea. And by now, I think Kingdukes need to be leading the game, but still they are down by a goal. So Kingdukes need to sharpen themselves.
They need to get good fine. A chance for Kingdukes. I've done justice. YouTube, the RFA playoff. Just search of that on YouTube, and you enjoy every single action of the game. You can also go on Google Play Store, download the Media 7 app, and you will enjoy every single action. Number 5 for Chelsea youngsters have been very good in this particular game, helping his team do all the damages. And look at this once again. Another error by the goalkeeper. And he has been smart enough to save this one. Goalkeeper Tete Joseph need to be careful. He made a first error and it resulted in a goal. And he has also made a second error, which he corrected his own mistake. Credits to him. And Kingdukes in some build-up, but he couldn't control this, and it's a throw for his side. A throw for the guys in Tema, the home base team, Chelsea youngsters. And Gosway was trying to control there from Mumun, and he does what's right and what's needed from his side. Third man for King Dukes. He's doing everything right to find an equalizer, and there you can see the center referee and the coach of King Dukes, Osman Sadiq, giving him some words of instruction. He needs to be careful or else he'll be walk off the pitch. I'm sure that's what he's telling him. Prince, 10 minutes remaining and still a goal separate both sides. And do you think King Dukes will be able to fill that gap?
Dominic, Kindus are doing something better on the field of play. You could see that they've broken the midfield of Young Chelsea. Young Chelsea were good in the midfield in the first half, but this second half, there was nothing working for Young Chelsea in the midfield. And when your team is dominating the midfield, definitely your team will be creating more chances. But what is most important in football, when you create chances, the only thing you do is you take your chance and you finish the ball, because football is a game of chance. So when you create, make sure if you create two, at the end of the day, one will result in a goal. But they've created enough chances as a football team, but they've not been able to connect all of them. They've only gotten a goal, just like Young Chelsea. Young Chelsea created some few chances in the first half, and they got 2 goals. But a great Young Chelsea created some small chances in the first half and they got a goal. But just like I said, if these two teams want to do something for themselves, then Dukes have to, as they create, they need to take their chances. Dominic, let's remind our viewers, let's not forget, coming this Tuesday happens, Shukura is going to be the AFA and U19 League. It's going to be our testimonial game happening live, and it will be between Golden Cakes and then Shukura FC. Go see
for King Dukes. And the number 12 shattered man for Young Chelsea goes into the books of the referee, and that is Isaac Affilete. A chance for Enoch Nate to help his team resurrect from the 1-goal deficit. Will goalkeeper Peter stop Enoch? So this is between Enoch and Peter. Enoch for King Dukes and Peter for Young Chelsea. The number 15 shattered man, Testegen, he's making him proud wherever he is. Prince, that save was brilliant by the goalkeeper.
Dominic, yes, it was brilliant from goalkeeper Peter, but don't forget penalty taker and you get the ball, and that's the right thing done by the goalkeeper. Like I said, don't forget, this goalkeeper happens to be a goalkeeper who has been with this team for some time. If they don't trust him, they don't put him in a crucial game like this. And so you won't be surprised seeing this guy in the near future playing for Black Stars and the 20 and the 17. I won't be surprised, of course. He's a great goalkeeper, and taking Testegen as a role model, Dominic, it's not that something small to joke with it.
And Peter still give his side a hope and a reason to smile. A long one inside, and look at this chance once again. A chance, and no, he couldn't. Kwabla, the number 9 shattered man for King Dukes. Number 8 Felia, he is the one. He couldn't help his side find the equalizer, and they still have more to do within a space of 5 minutes. The upper middle leg, and look at this, a chance, and ball stopped by the number 12 man, the man who caused the penalty. But now he has learned from his mistakes and he's doing things right. That's Peter Affilete, and now he's controlling the midfield. A lovely turn by Moses. See a chance for King Dukes, and look at this, and never a problem for Peter. And this guy says he wants to be like Testegen. He is his role model, and I wouldn't be surprised if he is a fan of FC Barcelona in Spain. Goal kick quickly taken, and no, Peter couldn't connect with anyone. A throw in for King Dukes, and Bernard takes this one. And ball quickly clear out. This looks dangerous, but goalkeeper Peter once again makes it an easy one. And referee says no, that challenge isn't fair. This is the first game of the day, match day 2 of the ongoing Greater Accra Regional Football, the Juvenile League Playoffs, and assistants. King Dukes are down by a goal. A long one into the box. Now with the ball. Peter looks to be in pain, but no. I always say this, Village of Manchester United will tell you pain is temporary, but glory is forever. And the yellow card has been shown to the goalkeeper, and this is as a result of time wasting. You don't have to waste time. And quickly taking into the 18-yard box of King Dukes, and look at this. And Prince, in this second half, there hasn't been any serious threat by the attackers of Young Chelsea. They did all the tackling, rather. They did all the defense, but they didn't do any serious attacks. A chance for Chelsea youngsters, and as you can see, the attacker goes on the turf and he calls for the attention of his team doctors to convert this into a goal. A chance for him, and look at that, and he bent. Every single thing was lacking, and we are done with the time. Any moment from within a small space and a short possible time, and that is the man Abubakar Mumun, and quickly he lost this one. And look at that challenge, a sweet and a lovely challenge, and no referee brings the full game to an end. And King Dukes, the visiting team, couldn't take any points home. They tried, and yet they couldn't. And the hero for the day would definitely be goalkeeper Peter. He did everything right to stop them from scoring that spot kick. He had his direction right, his point and his technique were all on point. Credit to this goalkeeper for giving all the necessary 3 points to Chelsea youngsters. Prince, Chelsea youngsters have carried the day.
GAFA ongoing Green Park, the AstroTurf, to you as GAFA?
Yeah.
Allah, my name is Fifi and San. Join this one. We are back. Discussions and other things to continue at the first half. Enjoy it.
Kwamu say you call akọ winning match we I want to call akọ winning some match.
Okay, coach, what
we said they be coming back to track now. It may win the game.
Coach, going into the next game, first one we win here, and no effect our team no so is it like Mutimu Bayamo there in terms of winning Munyana?
Okay. First game we lose here.
Sorry, we lose here, yes.
We lose here. But in just second game we lose. My bomb my first tactics say I'm bombing. To the next game best time tactics.
Wako game mu elusu. Woko next game no 90 against 10% say bia. We boys no mental psyche no ebe wo form. So no ain't me affect your boys in any way.
Coach, what you see first match? Usha game no mistakes ben na who say team na here, and then going forward no, how well are you going to correct those mistakes in order to get a win against your opponents?
The mistake I say was finishing poor. But I mean no matter this game finishing.
Since we fat team no, they no bet my boss say me the team me the way I come team no, me bad team now I'm ball possession football me the way I can like they no bet my say since I OG team we the start win na me the team we.
Team start here, team start here. That was the year 2000. We no start here, we no year tomorrow. Send for us in finish, but I cause there they make we hammer. But in the next game there, they put through am.
Who lost to first game? Obi Baby say what actually happened on the field of play?
I find the problem. Early goal, it's my boys no. I'm about form.
As a coach, sir, your first goal, not on settle with team now. What do you do?
As many boys in Casa. Not teams here, so
what happened?
But if they finish, Casa no uncle ye, but finishing so uncle ye.
Going into the second game, what cycle boys no? First one uncle ye, second game. Ayana abeye bibie ho. Wait minute boys na Casa say. Niamo ye first game na anko ye no finish no what me work on
pachai almost the meka and omati almost omedisu.
Looking at this game no at the end of 90 minutes no score line be saying
omanji 2 omanji 3.
Well player yanhwe first game no then the coach say on mo kasa but tactics na work and as a game plan or the man no e fele mo na mo ni plan B a mbetimi work on ana.
Give my boy your ball game now, so now you're top no. Give my boy your ball game now, so now you're top no, and you're strong into and to me I share more goals.
Now top no and you're strong no. Who as a captain? Then I'll catch players no on the field of play. So coach knew how. Then I'll catch players no.
Okay, me motivate you now, so the time was too late.
Oh, okay. So going into the next game, what are you expecting as a captain?
Me expecting win. That's all.
Okay. Enti wo kono apart from your coach akache no wanga boys na den na oni omaka.
Makajo me say omunya strong na ya win next game na to me qualify.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for coming. Next game no Banchi let's watch out.
To see how best these wonderful chaps are going to play on the ongoing GAFA playoff tournaments for the juvenile side. You're live on AFA Sports, and this is what we do for you. And any guy out there, anybody out there, if you're out there and you want your product to be sold on this channel, all you need to do is you talk to us on 0244 160 100. If you want your product to be sold here, talk to us on 0244 160 100, 0244 160 100, and make sure your products are sold and sold at Doxa Open University is all that you need. If you want to be in my seat, if you want to be a good commentator, the way Dominic and Co are doing there, if you want to be a good pundit, if you want to pilot the drone, be behind cameras at the sound department, all you need is Doxa Open University. Talk to them now on 0202 500 500, 0202 500 500. Make sure that you have been trained so that down to attachments are there for you. So just talk to Doxa on 0202 500 50, 0202 500 500. All right, so before I went for the break, I wanted to know from my pundits if really we are told to pinpoint a certain squad, let's say best 11 for what has happened so far, if they can do it. But since Chairman is here and Nelson is here, if not all the squad, I've seen a couple of guys, the footballers, defenders, and the last third. I want to talk to Mr. Abrokwa to see if you have seen a couple of guys that things can be fit to play for the national U15, Mr. Abrokwa.
Yes, I've seen the grassroots, so I'll urge him to continue. I know he's going to succeed. Okay. And we all support him for him to succeed. Okay, so Mr. Abrokwa supports you, Mr. President. Okay, Nelson, tell me, if you should meet Ketia Hatrick, what would you tell him?
Well,
concerning what has happened today.
Yes, I think encourage him to keep building or investing in the grassroots football, because it's very important. That is our foundation. You know, we can't boast of our future without these young boys, you understand. So I only encourage him to keep on with the vision that he has for our juvenile footballs. That's what I would tell him.
I did see the goalkeeper for King Dukes, and I think he was a fantastic chap. I need to buy him too.
I think it's rather young Chelsea.
Yeah, okay. Yes, okay. He was in black. Yes, young Chelsea, a fantastic one. He was. Yeah, when you have to look for his signature.
well, definitely, because he's not bad for a goalkeeper to catch such a penalty. Is very good. You know.
Confidence level is high.
Yes, right. Very
you think he can fit your team?
For Avenue, at this moment, he needs to work extra hard.
Wow.
Yes.
Tournament here on the McDan Sports Complex inside La. So it's live on Facebook. Facebook is Ghana. Miss GFA. Nelson, tell me how I.
On Facebook.
So on Facebook is AFA Sports Ghana. So just go there and enjoy it. All right. So before we let me talk about the officiating officials. The first game has ended. You think?
Well, in this morning game, I think I will salute them. As compared to yesterday. And since there are a lot of camera on them, I think they also try to market themselves that there has been a changes in the ref gotten opportunity to tell Ghanaians that it was not like before. So they've been good to me.
Okay. I'm sorry, officials.
They have been good. Looking at the game, the performance. For me, I watch them normally, their style of play, their positions, and they have been perfect. I'll give them 85%. This is the best match I watched. They did very well. Okay. I'm expecting more.
For the commentators to take over from where they are. So, Mr. team, and U23, what you say. And then Esco, so he's part of the Esco. And so, and Nelson Spoku is also a coach.
Michael Palace, you know, on break, so he's also there. I'm here myself.
But do you have the eyes to coach players?
You know, you can observe the second half, and it really came to pass.
Okay. So apart from Theophilus, what was the name?
Theophilus Apia.
Yes, any other player?
I think he has a lot of future.
I've been wondering, are you?
I might say in the blood is Kotoko, but you know, now football is business. So everywhere you find your, your interest there, you have to support there. For now, Wafa.
Okay. Let's go.
Everything possible. There's this mass rough to the extent that people are pulling guns here and there, and they have to save their.
Okay, and so soon we'll join the feed and then enjoy the second half. Very, 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 very good afternoon to all the GAFA squad. I mean, they've been so fantastic. Okay, and to every other person out there, we say good afternoon to you. Appreciate what you are doing. All right, so soon we shall be on the field to witness the best of juvenile football. We are so live here. Join us as we bring you the best of breakfast shows, and to be live GFA Sports Ghana on Facebook, GFA Sports Ghana on Facebook, and now we're also live on YouTube. Go there and see how best we are going to do the best of sports. Before I wrap up, now something to say before you go.
I would like to also encourage people to follow the AFA League. You know, Media 7 is having a vision to build up a private league. You know, they are yet to play the ceremonial match. The league, I kick, has carried on the trophy, but we match for them, and it's likely to happen this coming week. So we are and then witness what AFA and Media 7 is doing there.
Take a breather. We'll go see what the commentators have for us, but enjoy.
Also, 6 teams fighting for one at stake. Already we have recorded some matches, and earlier today on the average we have recorded as many as 18 goals so far at one another in terms of the lineup for both teams. And we begin with Ken Deus by Mumuni Abubakar. We also have Tete Paddy, as well as we have Enoch Nate, who will be sitting in front of the back four. In the attacking perspective, we have Adiko Felix manning affair. In front of him from the right hand side will be Evans Ajim, supported by Daniel Che, as well as Emmanuel Nemo Kwesi in Kansas. So these are the lineups of both teams here for the municipality. As I indicated earlier, we have already recorded 18 goals through the formalities, headed by the official in charge of the game. And welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much, Prince.
Well, so far so good. We have already played 4 matches, closer to the 5th match, and we have 18 goals average game.
It's the second game of, yesterday we recorded goals again. So you can clearly see that score a hat in this particular competition. So all is well for all the teams. You can see
a side that has already lost in its opening game. And the first half, we are ready, and I hope are ready. And much gratitude. We'll have Chelsea and the whistle will go for the commencement of the first half of the 3rd game of the day, day 2. And of course, the man to look out for Kwabina for Kedus. He's the one standing behind the ball to get things underway here. So the referee making sure that or the caution of a system that was introduced in the 90s by FIFA World Cup in 2006, and avalanche of the commencement of the first half of the second game of match. How things will go for any of the sides is being identified from every perspective. We have seen much from them, or from Mexico, 6 support here from Stan. And nicely taken charge by Ibrahim Salisu, but finds no one. Also had gone as an infringement for Young Boys. Lines up a brilliant delivery into the air, but it looks quite promising and clear for Young Boys.
Young Boys put for. So you can clearly see that it's a game of both teams. Anytime
Francis Francis Nemo only to be tripped by the first ever World Cup in Germany in 2006. In a nutshell, what it means is that juvenile football, juvenile league is one thing that we can take our national team.
Trust me, we can have Ghana at heart and play good football.
Very famous down by a goal against another young boys. It looks like they can't. Yeah. Another chance here for Kendo. Are they going to get equalizer? Already the flag was up.
We have also in the pressure. The goalkeeper is able to read his lines, so you see the defenders. As Sabote had a very clear opportunity, he means he had another 2-0. If he had the previous chance that he has converted that.
So this is just a historic breakdown of. Here is Enoch Ames. Young Boys FC. But you know, Avil. Excellent piece of defending there from. Quite a busy day so far for. Moses and the ongoing competition. Another player visiting the turf. So from the bench of King Jokes. So breaking away from the left hand side, we have Young Boys come back to cross. Opportunity for to be included in the squad. An excellent player by us, Abraham Dapo. Lifting the ball up for the
it's not necessary. See, what you need to do is that if you're playing, and who do you want to blame? Do you want to blame the coach, or who else do you want to blame? You see, this
should have done something better. Had only go, and it's been an entertaining game, or entertaining half so far. Slight deflection here, it's a corner kick for Amepo. We'll take a look again. This was what happened earlier. Goalkeeper Joseph Tete. Maybe we should take a look at it again once more. A chance here for the third. Are they going to get it? Oh, an excellent piece of defending there from Mumuni Abubakar. Mumuni Abubakar send the ball outfield, and again could be stopped timely. Quite difficult for Kunduz FC. A really busy day here for Kendux, a team based in Ashaman, in the Ashaman municipality. And they are struggling to get a rhythm that is so much need to make things work in the ongoing game. Quite a busy day here for them as well, but of course it's been very entertaining. Looking at the way things are going. Oh, breakaway here. What comes out of this late through ball, and the goalkeeper will have no option than to pop up. Justice Opari doing well and reading his lines. And that was an excellent way to come into the game.
Yeah, that was an excellent way to come into the game. See, he had his timing right, he had his technique right, he came out and then saved his team. If not because of his timely intervention, a clearance, his team will have, he will have, caused him to get that particular goal. You see, he did all that he can. He protected his back four so well. But the defenders didn't have the technique as to do the clearance. But he came to the party and then doing the clearance for his team. Spot one by the goalkeeper. This is the hallmark of a very good goalkeeper. Anytime that a team lets you down, you have to come to the party. You have to show your dominance, because it's not all the time that you have the chance of proving yourself. So when the opportunity comes itself, you have to prove yourself, right, Prince?
An infringement here for Kendux FC. We have already done 10 minutes. And it looks more like the second half has been quite good for Kendux FC, who have now come back much stronger, but not better as compared to their first half. Very busy day for for the side that is still struggling. And goalkeeper again will be invited to the party this time. Yes, more money. Oh, quite a poor control. Another chance here for the third. Calmly controlled, still away, finds himself in the penalty area. And straight into the safety of goalkeeper Joseph Tete. He should have capitalized on this opportunity.
Yeah, he should have capitalized on this. The chance looked easier scoring than he missed it because the goalkeeper was at the first post. If he wanted to score, he would have managed to get the ball at the second post. If getting the ball at the second post would have gotten them the goal, he should have done that. But he went forward to play the ball at the first position where the goalkeeper was. So he passed the ball to where the goalkeeper was, and then the goalkeeper also grabbed that particular opportunity.
So a look again at that earlier poor control there from Abubakar. The ball really did come in here for a man of the moment who lacked much power and direction as the ball went straight into the safety of the goalkeeper. So we have done 11 minutes in the second half. And so the scoreline remains the same, 2-0. Here for Young Boys. Net control there from Derek Ofosu. Oh, net play from Tete Paddy. Looking to pick Theophilus Apia. Getting the ball back again in Oknate. And Brad Zebula. Neat exchanges. Oh, breakaway. Yeah, they're going to get one out of this. Oh, lovely pass. A chance for one. Is he going to get it? Not at all. Already the flag had gone up against him, but all the same, he couldn't make use of that.
He didn't make good use of it, but let's give credit to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper came on point, make sure he took the ball from the attacker. You see, this is a very hallmark of a goalkeeper, as I was saying. You see, he denied Kinduk's two key chances. If they were able to to capitalize on these chances, they will have been drawing 2-2 with his team. So he made sure he do things right to make to do things right for his team. So kudos to him. He has really improved from what we saw at the first half. He has commanding his team so well. He wants to keep a clean sheet. So that's why he's doing all these timely interventions save for his team, doing well to deny Young Boys from getting this particular goal in this particular game.
So a substitution there from Young Boys. Jacob Osabutete, who scored the second goal for his side, has been substituted, and his place has been taken over by William Kota. What does he bring on board? It's a question that we still have to leave it for the goals. So far so good, 40 minutes played, and Young Boys already leading by 2 goals. On it control there came from Kwesin Kansan. Oh, 6 support here from Enoch Amesipo. Lovely interception again by Moses Manvimade. Proven to be quite skillful on so many occasions in the game, Kwesin Kansan. Not too successful on quite a number of attempts so far in the game. But talking about Kwesin Kansan from Young Boys, he's a delight to watch, very skillful. But in the meantime, let's concentrate on what is happening at the right-hand side here. Nail through ball. The ball will be shielded for the goalkeeper, Jase Sopare. Frankly, he hasn't been tested at all in the game. Not at all. He hasn't been tested at all.
I'll say virtually he has been on holiday. It's making play so difficult for Kinduk's FC, and if Kinduk's FC are keeping on pressing at the door, I think they can get something good in this game.
Kinduk's coming back much better somehow, looking at their attacking prowess so far in the game. And he was heckled, and the referee will come to. You see it. And so we have 25 minutes more to play here. And so the final result of the game is still undecided. But in terms of probability, Young Boys have the advantage, but winning is not guaranteed until the last minute. An infringement in quite a far position, something that is likely to require a little bit of expertise, particularly when it comes to long-range efforts. And standing behind this is Robert Sentete, who has been one of the key figures. Here again, ball has been lined.
Try to do more of the passing the ball all over, but without doing the scoring. You see, they even to complete goals. If you don't complete him in their midfield, doesn't do the kind of supply that their frontliners wants to get. Anytime that they have the ball, they struggle, come back, and then get the ball. So what they need to do is that he has to introduce someone who can take the team on his back to give that defense slippery passes, so that they can also capitalize on that to reduce
the physics aspect. Oh, quite an unfortunate decision there for him. He was in a very good position. Ibrahim Salisu, he has been the best player so far on the part of Kindus. A really good player, doing all the necessary running, but unfortunately, none of them
decisions. So if they are able to get one or two counter-attacking decisions spot on, they can get their third goal. But from the way that they are playing, I think they want to maintain this 2-0 scoreline and then to keep a clean sheet in this particular game.
Looking to keep a clean sheet in the ongoing game. Bubakar, not the very best of control there. And here's Robert Sentete. Need to put some pin. So the spectators again. Oh, a brilliant through ball here. What comes next? Just looking to meander his way through, but unfortunately, nothing resulting out of that. Robert Sentete. Now here is Ivan Sayim. Finds support from Enoch Amesipo. And down here to Derek Ofosu. Was just looking for Stanley. But unfortunately, nothing really coming out of that as well. Second half, breaking away. Lovely pass, a chance, and goalkeeper Justin Parry comes out on time to clear that. Had it not been his standing rubber, the deficit would have been halved.
It would have been half. Parry, look at what he has done. He really showed to the rest of the world that he's one of the best goalkeepers in this tournament. Look at what he has done. His timing is right. This is the third opportunity that he's denying.
What a neat goal by a neat player in a very neat moment. A brilliant ball through. And a man who has been up and doing so far, Sowa Akron, now makes a 3 for Young Boys, and there is no way Kintux else will be able to come back into the game, Ibrahim.
I told you earlier on that they are trying to catch Kindux on the break, and you saw it happening. They went for a counter-attacking effort. It didn't materialize, and then they floated the ball to the man, and then he did the damage of getting the third goal for Young Boys. You can clearly see that they are playing well. They are not disturbed. They are very comfortable now. They are playing as if there is something at stake. And on the side of Kindux are still repeating what they were doing in the first half. You see, they need to wake up to a reality. Things are not working out. the coach, he has to make tactical plans. If something, what is not working for me, he has to look into the midfield. The defense splitting passes are not coming. He has to get someone to do those, things, and get one or two players to be running on the flanks. He can, use those, approach to win the game. But he's currently idle, allowing his team to play the way that they used to play in the first half. And if you don't change, there's no way you can get your desired results.
Until they change their approach, and there's no way they are going to have any desired results in the ongoing game, down by 3 goals. And another substitution. On the part of young boys. And so coming into the fold is Evans Jeffrey Ofosu, who has come to join the young boys team. Quite a busy day here for them as well, struggling and finding things difficult. Jeffrey. Oh, neat pass down the right hand side again. Or rather, went out of play.
They are still, because we are playing a 4-4-3, it's not working. You need to get an arrowhead, let your boys float in with the ball so that he can do the magic for you.
And yet to see exactly what will be happening. Also, the game is over. Just pause. We have more for you. We'll be back for the third and final game of the day. Well, so we are back finally for the final and third game of the day. We have two young teams, young because of the names they are bearing. We have young Chelsea versus young boys. The team located in Bauleshi. Also, the whistle goes for the commencement of the first half or the final wrap-up of match day 2. And it has been very entertaining so far based on the matches played previously. Young Chelsea, with enough rest, will try to probably make a do with the first breakaway of the game, but unfortunately, the ball goes behind. That was Patrick Amiao. But quickly, let's take a look at those doing the action for both teams. We start with the young Chelsea squad. We have Peter Amagbo, Jeff Sam, Dennis Kwate, Osmanu Adam, Isaac Niaye, Isaac Afelete, Francis Akarimanga, Vincent Agbenya, Kabiru Bashiru, Johnson Odu, Bernard Oben, Stanley Owusu, and Amiao Patrick. Now to the opposing team, which is Young Boys. We have Justice Opare, Enoch Ahmedson, Evans Ayim, Robertson Tete, Nanakasen, Derek Ofosu, Sowa Agrope, Francis Nemo, William Kota, Ernest Amo, Kwesi Nkansa, and Daniel Ku. And we are just witnessing some early stages of the game. And young Chelsea, who earlier beat Ken Dukes FC by 2-1, are here for the final game. And that was an infringement on Jeff Sam, the skipper for Chelsea Youngsters FC. So two youngsters battling it all out. Oh, what a way to stop that pass. A chance here for Young Boys. And Kwesi Nkansa still looking for the best of option. That was quite a poor pass there. Robertson Tete. Osmanu Adam. Now here's Vincent Agbenya. And showing much strength and resilience was Ivan Sahim. Denying him an opportunity to cause any upset. Osmanu Adam. Just looking for Francis Akarimanga. And couldn't find him properly. And just forced to put the ball to touch Osman Wadam. Doing his responsibilities or defensive responsibilities to perfection. Serving a brilliant meal of a cross here. And that would rather fetch him a corner kick. So 3 minutes played, two young teams battling it all out for the maximum points at stake.
Well, if you look at these two teams, they all have 3 points. They've all gotten their points against they've all gotten their points against the second team that played. You can clearly see that that team was one team that
need control, curls the ball through, straight into the safety of Peter Angbo. And that was quite a poor tackle there from Enoch Ahmedson on and Stanley Owusu. The ball has been lined through. Neat control here from Francis Nemo. Seeking support from Robert Sintete. So in your shot, the officials having fun at the top, at the VIP area. Greater Accra Regional Football Association President Samuel Abrugri and his entourage having really had a good time there. It's part of the treatment.
Yeah, it's part of the treatment. They are in the building enjoying themselves with a very delightful display of football, and also, drinking some, drinks to complement themselves. You see, we are in for a very good game. This third game, I think, will be a very game that we all want to watch. Because if you look at these two teams, they've all have 3 points. So any team that will win this game will catapult itself to the top of the table. So if you look at young boys, they want to win. Young Chelsea will also want to win. So if you look at these two sides, they also have great goalkeepers. It's a battle of these two goalkeepers. Let's see what they have to show. And one thing that will help young Chelsea is that they've rested for about an hour now, so they can play well in this particular game. But on the side of young boys, they've just played the second game and they are playing this game, so a bit of fatigue will set into the team. I don't know how the coach is going to rotate things in order to favor his team to win this particular game.
The first booking of the game going against Suwa Akron. And that was an unfair challenge on Isaac Afelete. So this is the Marc-Andre ter Stegen of Ghana. And he says ter Stegen is his idol. And no wonder he's donning the jersey. So that was the earlier challenge. Something that looks more like an acted up situation. Ball has been sent deep by Nana Gatsin. And again, Kabiru Bashiru will be impeded. And the spectators will as well register the agitation. And the support has been very massive so far for some of the teams, especially the two teams playing.
Yeah, for sure. The support has been massive for them. The fans are here, their numbers to support. You can see two couple of white men seated in the stands cheering the teams up. You can see football is a game that is loved by a lot of people, and the hashtag Bring Back the Love is working now. See the fans, they are here in their numbers. Wherever you are listening to us, if you are near or far, make your way here at La Magdan Park to enjoy all this action. You see, this is a gradual process to bring back the love, because some time ago, coast football was one venture that created great players for the nation. So we have to go back to our roots and make things work for ourselves in the near future. If we do our coast football well, trust me, in the near future, we can go to competition, win competition, and then scout great players for great teams in Europe or for the rest of the world, Prince.
We're just looking forward to that. I was given a narrative to how this whole initiative came up. Initiative that was started. Oh, brilliant play. Looking for the twist and turn moment. Oh. What a way to have stolen the ball out of his sight. Dennis Kwati. Sends the ball in here for Isaac Niai. And taking charge by Francis Akaramanga. A chance! Are they going to get a first or the opener? So much wastefulness and elaboration in his play here. Akaramanga. Six support here from Bernard Oben. And here comes the skipper of the side, Jeff Sam, who was impeded by Francis Nebo. And so the booking will go as well for Robertson Tete for that unfair challenge on the skipper of the side, Jeff Sam. And he stands behind this to effect it for Chelsea youngsters. Ball has been lined through. What comes up? Oh, an excellent piece of defending here. Oh, what a neat play and control here from. Oh, what a way to break away neatly. Jeff Sam again sends the ball down the right hand side, but unfortunately, no one to complement that effort. And that was initiated earlier by the young man. Great initiative, Pando finishing.
Yeah, great initiative. Look at the build-up. The swinging passes together, went past the center circle. If someone was ahead of the center circle, who was an attacker, and the ball went to that kind of attacker, I think by now the first goal will have been scored. You can see young boys are playing very well, and then young Chelsea are also doing the defense so well. You see, young Chelsea were a side that was formidable. They made play so difficult for their opponent when they played the first game. So you can clearly see that they are replicating that kind of form. They got some couple of time to rest and then re-energize themselves to organize, made one or two changes to their lineup that played the first game, and things are currently working for them. So if they will keep on knocking on the doors of young boys, trust me, they can register their first goal in this particular game.
Looking to register their first game or first goal. Nemo finds Robertson down the left hand side, lines it in brilliantly, headed up by Osmanu, and again cleared away finally by Dennis Kwate. And it's a corner kick here for young boys who have looked quite better of the two. Ball in here. A chance! Oh, there was a slight push in there. And the referee quickly has that decision right. But it looks like the pressure keeps coming. And at a point, you could see how difficult it becomes for young Chelsea to control that.
What they are exhibiting on the field of play, their coach has, made play so difficult for their opponents so far. Things are going on well, and with the way that they are playing, with the way that they are possessing the ball, trust me, if decent chances are going to be created, there is going to be created by them. And if they get those decent chances, they are good in the way of winning the tournament, Prince.
Going as far as winning the tournament, Nemo looking to go again. Not much energy left in him. And the challenges are becoming quite difficult. Oh, what a brilliant way to deceive and deny. And saying cancer of that ball. Isaac Niaye finds support from Kabiru Bashiru. Just again from Samuel Owusu. And here comes Isaac Niaye. Oh, lovely play here from John St. Odu. Not a very fair one there for him, but it's been an entertaining game that you could easily see raw talent in it. What does this lead Ghana to, especially looking at the talent that we are witnessing so far?
It will lead Ghana to a certain stage in the world that Ghana will be a formidable side, a side that will be unbeatable. Because if you develop your youth system, there's no way to force certain players to naturalize for Ghana. But if we invest in our youth system, there's no way or there's no day that will go begging for players to come and play for our nationality. So this initiative is something that has been spot on. We saw it happen in the 90s, the 80s, it worked in the 70s, it worked. Reverend Osei Kofi, their time, it worked. So this time around, what is preventing us from not, going back our identity? Because if you look at the identity of Ghana, it was the youth system that we classify as our identity. But some time ago, we, abandoned our identity, went to and adopted some.
And of course, you'll hear some kind of sound and cheering on from the spectators. And that was Francis Nimbo. So talking about the youth side in Ghana football, in 1991, Ghana won the first Under-17 World Cup. 4 years later, 1995, also went on to win it as well. What it means is that when we invest so much in our youth football, the good name of Ghana will still come back. Remember, we are still trying to bring back the love, and things seem to be working pretty much well for us. But we are only hoping that how people used to thrown into their respective stadiums to witness Black Stars play will have same as we promote the campaign, Bring Back the Love. Neat plays, and he's been pushed to the other side, and that was the man, William Kuta, denying an opportunity for a progression from Isaac Afelete. No one in particular were able to make that one count. Quite a busy day here for young boys. Osman Wadam. Break support from Johnson Nodu. Oh, what a hit. Looking for Bernardo Ben. But the ball rather comes for Stanley Owusu.
Chelsea are making, young boys come out of their 18-year box, because young boys have made play difficult for them in their own half, because anytime that they have their ball penetrating into the 18-year box, it's a bit of challenge. So what they need to do is that if I get the ball, if I can't enter the 18-year box, I have to try from the beginning, from behind. And if I try from behind, if I'm lucky, I might get a goal. So they should keep on, trying from behind. If they are lucky, they can even get a particular deflection that will help them.
So that was the earlier challenge there from Tete Ofosu, striking that ball with match kinetics or niche ball deep, and no one availing himself for that. And Osman Adam, who still support the game from Osman Adam. Terry Ofosu lines the ball deep, but goalkeeper Peter Angbo. And quickly coming off his line, Dennis Kwati. Just looking to pick Bernardo Ben. Quite a busy day for some of the teams ago, but as it stands now, Ken Dukes FC is the only team to have conceded more goals so far. He has conceded 5 with just a single reply. So on the average, he has conceded 4 goals out of 2 games to touch on bronze, and finally settling on young boys. Too many names for one team since its inception 28 years ago. Another chance. Are they going to get it? Oh, what an excellent piece of defending there from Dennis Kwate. Oh, quite a poor pass here from the skipper. Was just looking for a reverse pass for Isaac Afelate. And the entertainment, the game keeps unfolding. Take a look again at the whole initiative. A neat pass, very expectant of it, but unfortunately, William Kota couldn't hold on to that ball. And that was an unfair challenge based on the referee's decision. Osmanu Adam Just sending the ball down the right-hand side here for Bernardo Ben. And closed down there by Robertson. Nemo. Francis. Oh, what a play here. A hit! Oh! Nearly stealing that away from the goalkeeper, who was off his line somehow. A brilliant hit of a ball from Kwesi Nkansa. And this young chap has been a delight to watch so far.
Yeah, he has been a delight to watch. He has tormented the back four of young Chelsea so well. Anytime that he has the ball on the left wing, he knows what to do with the ball. If you can't take the ball from him, then you must foul him. And look at the kind of attempt that he went for. If not because of the direction that he took, it would have been the first goal for Young Boys. Kudos to them. He's really playing so well. If he's going to continue this way, trust me, he can get a penalty or even a set piece that his team will capitalize on to get their first goal in this particular game.
And looking to get their first goal. So there goes the whistle for the end of what has been a balanced and a really sprightly battled first half of play between the two sides who have a name known as Young, but eventually we saw where the pendulum was almost swinging to, but that chance really didn't fall on a good ground for Young Boys as they nearly missed that one. So we are midway through here, and definitely I'll have to pick the thought of Ibrahim Yakubu.
Yeah, so far so good for both sides. I would say the better side is Young Boys. They've created much determination. They've created more chances. They've shown why they are called the Young Boys. You see the kind of chances that they created. They show determination. They show hunger that they want to win this particular game. And from the way that they play so far, if they are going to continue this way in the second department of the game, I see them winning this particular game. On the side of Chelsea, Chelsea also proved their dominance. They didn't do more of the attacking. They had more of the balls, doing the passing, and also being very careful not to concede. So if they also come with a different game plan, trust me, we will have a very good game in the second half.
Also at midway here, it ended in a stalemate. No goal to either side. We cross over to the studio now for Naya, where she's on the standby with the other pundit to give us a comprehensive analysis to the first half. We'll be back for the second half. Don't go away.
there was not even a single camera. At this time, why have you decided to go live on TV?
Like my juvenile community chairman said, at least they said we are saying coach football is dead. And what he is saying that, or what we are saying that coach football is not dead. Only we need publicity, and this is just what we are starting. So this is just the beginning, and let's see what follows. So I will use this opportunity to thank the Rfa TV. I mean, you have done a great job. God bless you. Like your boss, only God will bless him, because the Gaffer don't know how to at least thank him. So say the Almighty God should bless him. He and his communities. So this is just the beginning. We are hoping that at least bigger things will follow.
Having spoken to the president of the FA, you know, he loves juvenile. I mean, I know he loves juvenile football so much. What has been his thoughts that Qatar, you've gone to bring juvenile football on TV, you're going to play Division 2 or TV? What were his reactions? I mean, what happened to him when he heard the news?
He's a happy man now.
Okay.
We're talking now, he's a happy man. And he told me that, look, Greater Accra, we have 340 divisions. Goes football.
Or juvenile
football now. He said we should use course anymore. He said we should use juvenile. So we have 340.
Okay.
So at least, you know, most of the clubs are coming from Greater Accra. So we should be the base centers. And this is what we have happened. And we know it will go a long way.
Mr. Okay, let me call you Kwabla. That one looks very simple.
Okay.
Yes, we're talking about marriage.
Yes.
The marriage that has gone on between, and you made a statement, I've not forgotten it. Marriage on a bed for a very long time, if you remember.
Sure.
How long will this marriage to last?
As long as it could be. As long as it could be. And that is what we all want.
Okay.
I think that is what AFA management wants. And that is what GAFA wants. We want to set a pace for others to follow. That is how we want this marriage to be. We want it to be a model marriage for others to follow, even the big names.
Okay, I saw the excitement in these wonderful boys when they were called to come do interviews, because we don't see it in Ghana, we don't see it in Accra.
Sure.
And then a 17-year-old, 16-year-old boy be called on a backdrop, be on a bigger platform where the thing is being streamed live on Facebook, it is live on YouTube, it is live on digital television, live on satellite dish. And then this one will come and what do you think will be going through their memory? Because it doesn't happen in Ghana.
Gans will say, okay,
bring it to.
And I can forget here. The others will say, me walk at
and I'll go to Qatar.
And the Hausa will say, Yiduka. Okay, and in English will say, damn marvelously well. Okay. Look, we cannot just express. He has told you. You've seen the talent. You've seen the area of talents that's there.
Sure.
And tell me, if we continue this thing, what other motivation do they want? There is no way you light a candle and put it under.
Not at all.
So we have these are our candles, and we now you have given us a platform. So all we're going to do is to do what? To give them the exposure. We're using this platform to give them the exposure. Every player, we are not going to be selective. The chairman said it's not only going to be here. Anytime, anywhere there is good football, we'll make sure you get your cameras there.
Okay, so tell me, the officiating officials, your percentage-wise, how would you rate them?
7/10.
7/10. Okay. Why? Okay, and so are you satisfied with their performance?
Yes,
learning
it was a little bit better than yesterday.
Okay.
It was a little bit better. So even after this morning, I think I spoke with one of their officials. I told them that they have to improve. Yesterday, they are human beings.
Sure.
So some is just a human error. So at times it do happen. But today, I'm really impressed. They become very, very well. And I think you have to keep it up.
Okay, and so he said you have to keep it up live here at the La Town Park, the McDonald Town Park inside La, and Chelsea they have 3 points. They played 2, they won 1, and they drew 0, they lost 1, and then goals for 2 goals against 1. And then when it comes to King Dukes, They have 0 points. They scored. They played 2. They lost. They won 0. They drew none. They lost 2. And goals 4 is 1. Then goals against is 5. And then the boys who are carrying the points today, they are lavishing somewhere with 6 points. They played 2. They won 2. They lost none. They drew none. They goals 4, 5, and goals against also 5. So they are carrying 5 points. And yesterday, Sidaps, the team that Baby Jet Asamoah they played for, also have qualified. And so this is the news that is coming up right here at the town park of La. Magdan Park, they call it. Okay, so before we wrap up, I would like to ask a very simple question. And I know they are very, very happy to, but they are happy. Okay, so they are happy moments. Corporate world, they have said it. Oh, they want to come on board. Okay, if you have a pack like what McDonald has, and they want to give it to them for free to come play their matches on, to be a blessing unto you, because they are moving these wonderful boys from the street to go play football. And I tell you what AFA has done, it means that everybody is watching them, and so they are calling every other person to come support the juvenile football. But I tell me, will you accept it? Should someone come and say, oh, I have a very big astroturf pitch somewhere with lights, everything is okay. Come and exhibit your talent there. Being a juvenile person, would they have loved to be there?
Why not? I will run fast and use that facility. That's what we need. Look, this Magdan facility, according to the stadium manager, they start around 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning to 11 p.m. in the night. You see, so we don't accept facilities in our community. So it's even, there's a load on the pitch now. At least when they start around 6 and end at 11 p.m. You see, when we just there's another, after this, there's another session. So I think we need set facilities in our communities. I think to help the boys so that at least we keep them out from the street. We have a lot of street boys. There's some talent, especially in Ghana. We are talking about footballers. I've been with the national team, the youth side, so I know we are man of talent. So the company do at least in every community to get set a facility to help us. So we are calling on them to get help us. And if they can do it for free, at least, or even on something token, at least, we will be happy. Yeah. So we should come on board. We are using this opportunity so that if they cannot give any cash, at least we try and put the facility at least in their community to help us.
And going forward, you are in Accra, other regions. What your advice to them?
We just started. We are arriving our game back. We are arriving our game. So let's see what happens. At least we have a platform that with your job. So at least some of them have called me. What was the trick? How did you bring these people on board and live down well and this? I said, well, they shouldn't work. And it will be their time will come. One of my friends said, your time will come.
Your time will come.
Their time will come. So
sure.
let's pray. Let's pray. But we're really, really happy. God bless you.
Amen. And so God bless you too for watching, because without you, we wouldn't have brought this one live at Kubani and all the crew members, Naya, who stood in for us at our Hatrick studio. We say thank you so much, and everybody that made this one possible, we say thank you so much. But before we go finally, I want to ask if the love has come back. And let me start from you, Juvenile Chairman. Has the love come back?
The love is back, and it's back to stay.
It's back to stay.
Sure, but before you go to my chairman, please let me use this platform to thank all my committee members, thank the great RFA. They have solidly, if we have done well here, if we are seeing something good here, then you know it started from somewhere.
Sure.
It's their planning, it's their advice, and all stakeholders, including the stadium manager. He has been very patient with us. He has cooperated. He has looked. He has proven to us that he's a football man. And I would say thumbs up for Mr. Kabu. He has done very well. We are appealing to all juvenile clubs. We are appealing to all stakeholders to be very supportive of us, to be very involving in our next season or our coming season, which we are about or will be starting, kick-starting, that's the juvenile season we kick starting on the league will start on the 17th, 18th, and 19th of next month, all over the country. And the gala, we'll be playing a gala, which will be a prelude to the season. We'll be starting the around the ending of this month, that's 28, 29, and then the FA Cup will come on board. So we have a lot of products to unveil this season. They should be out there in the community parks, wherever they listen. Every weekend, please get there and watch these matches.
All right, so we can get there and watch these matches. And I've gone through a lot, and I've enjoyed myself to the fullest, because juvenile football, some of us, we began juvenile football, it has helped us a lot. Way back in Medina, it has helped us a lot. And so come sponsor, if not the full sponsorship at all, you can help them. I mean, anything at all. If you're a water company, if you produce water, drinks, anything at all, just come on board and then help the GAFA. You know, it's going to help them, because when you don't help these young ones and then they are on the streets, they may come to your house one day and then you know what's going to happen to you. So help them out. If you have, as I did say, if you have a pack like that of McDonald and want to give to this, the GAFA, for them to play their matches on, obviously, you know they are going to give all the hype. And when AFA comes there too, I mean, you know, you can. All right, so Doxa Open University and says that come if you want to be a media person, just come on board. Call them on 0202500500, 0202500500. If you don't want to be a media person, just talk to Doxa Open University on 0202500500. Before I wrap up, in general, run us through what all that you have told us. When Junior League is going to start, Division 2, why you involve television, that is AFA and all of that, then we say bye-bye to you finally.
My junior community chairman said it. I've given the date for the junior, and I've also given the date for the division. What I'm saying is, I have the committee members that are committed to work, and I'm really impressed about the rate that the energy that they are putting into this tournament. And I hope that it will continue. And let me go to my vice chairman. The vice chairman is very happy. He was yes.
Oh yes. When we were leaving here late, he was still here. Sure.
And we hope this marriage will be better for us. So it will not end today.
Long life.
Long life. So I'll take this opportunity to thank you again and say God bless you.
Okay. All right, so he's taking the opportunity to thank everybody, and then we say that come on board, come help GAFA, and for that matter AFA as well, because wherever GAFA goes, AFA is there, and the marriage is not going to stop now. It's going to continue forever. So come help GAFA, come help everybody, come help the AFA, so that we see how best we can do this one together. All right, so it is 46 minutes, and it's still United is still winning. Yes, and we say kudos to you. Okay, so time check. We need to wrap up, and then I have to let these wonderful men go. And thank you to everybody. Yes, can we go off? Okay, so that's it. A big thank you to Mr. Samuel Abuabri, and then somebody there come here. Then we say that one, and to Kwabla. Yes, let me say Kwabla for short. Okay, so thank you so much. We have to go away. My name has been Fifi Ansa, and thanks to the Madam Committee, everybody here that helped us for this one to take place. We say thank you, and to the AFA crew, Media 7 crew, we say a big thank you to you. All right, so we need to wrap up. We shall be back live, but don't forget tomorrow on the AFA channel there'll be live show, sports breakfast show live, and most of these ones will be done as in the juvenile football spoken right there. So come on board and let's do this one together. We are live on Facebook, also live on YouTube. Okay, so until then, don't forget that champions love to train, losers are always complaining. Good evening for now.
Remember that Media 7 and AFA Sports is the proud official media partner of the GFA League. Good afternoon, Dr. Kukubaini.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm very well. Doctor, how are you?
I'm super duper wow.
It's an honor to have you here with me. I would like to ask you a few questions, but before that, I would like you to tell the viewers a little bit about Media 7 and AFA Sports.
Well, Are you sure you want me to do this?
Yes.
Media 7 is the only platform that broadcasts all over Africa. Within 24 hours, we'll be able to furnish you and service you with a TV and a radio channel. Media 7 has a passion to make sure vanity content becomes valuable content. You are what you watch. You are what you listen. You are what you consume through your eyes and your ears. Therefore, we stand and we say that we violate vanity views with virtue. Therefore, you need to watch the channels on Media 7. We have come to bring a change, a new revelation, and a new revolution to how television works. In fact, the family unit of Ghana will be blessed with wholesome contents. The children will be able to consume contents that will cause them to follow real models to become great legend leaders in our society. We lack leaders. We lack leaders with focus. We lack leaders with vision. Therefore, the next generation should acquire that to change our destiny. That's what Media 7 stands for. We will broadcast a TV channel with a wholesome content, a radio channel with a wholesome content. Within 24/7, we'll build one for you. Look nowhere. That's why we are here. Make sure you join us to change the content world. Thank you.
You are what you watch, you are what you listen. And so, Dr. Kukubani, I'm about to go straight into the question. My very first question is, why did you decide to partner with the GFA League?
Right, because they have a passion and a vision for the grassroots football. They have been able to fashion and fathom that the talent in a little child needs to be nurtured to become a nature for everybody to enjoy. All right, and I believe that that's the way to start, because when someone is already matured, you cannot change their thinking. It is difficult to change the paradigm of the way people look at things if they've already acquired things from their vicinity. But at a very young age, you'll be able to model them. You'll be able to nurture them. And that's what they stand for. They said our passion is for grassroots football. It's for the Colts football. It's for the juvenile football. So quickly, it forms part of our tenets. It forms part of our vision. We rushed in there to help bring the young child's talent into the brim for the world to enjoy and give God praise for what God has done for mankind.
Thank you. Dr. Kukubani, talking about bringing out the young child's talent. Yeah. From yesterday's interview with the coach, he was complaining that his opponents, the age of his opponents was much, bigger than the age of his team. So I want to ask, what can the media do about such a situation?
Well, the media is the most powerful tool that exists with mankind, and the media can reach millions at the same time. The good book says, and the word was preached, and many were the multitude that publish it. Exactly. And the word published comes out of media. Exactly. Now, so media will be able to educate, orient, and then correct, expose, bring it close to you. So the power of media simply means that visibility will be there. So we will be able to use the media, all right, profile the player, interview the player, interrogate the player, get the documents of the player, expose it through television, through electronic media. And I believe that people will not really mess up anymore, because you know that the whole world will be watching you. All right, so we can use media to help police such things in football.
All right, and we are coming to a very vital topic. Yes. How do you think the media can, touch on racism of sports in the country?
Well, it's very common outside here, but probably I think what more is predominant here is discrimination more, and then kind of partiality, because we are passionate to a person, we know person. In Ghana, it's a lot of who you know, that kind of thing. But like I said, if we will use media to expose these things, to educate on these things, we'll be able to eradicate them out of the system, all right? It is more prejudice than racism, I believe so. So basically, the media will be able to educate. It's an education tool. A lot of people will do things just because they are not aware. They think they're doing it right. They think they have this ownership because they invested in it, all right? And so when the media educate and they see the other options, it will cause them to rethink. And that is what we will use the media for.
Okay, Doctor. I would like to ask you a last question.
Yes.
So my last question is, overall, what do you think the role of media is in the country?
The role of media in the country, Ghana.
Yes, in the country.
Is the proponent of communication. That is the role. If media does not exist, we cannot talk for the masses to hear. Exactly. The microphone we hold is a peripheral of multimedia. And so whilst we are speaking, a lot can enjoy and engage. All right. So it's the proponent of communication in Ghana. The government stands to give the State of the Nation address. He needs media to take what he's saying to the fellow citizens of Ghana. So the role of media, I always say media is not a sector. Media is a platform upon which every sector will thrive. It's just a platform to serve everything. So it will lead the country. If media develops, the country develops. So basically the role of media in Ghana is to bring good communication and bring expedient development. And
thank you so much for your time, Dr. Kukubani. I've learned a lot. Viewers, thank you so much for joining me. I had here Dr. Kukubani, the CEO of Media 7 Group of Companies and AFA Sports. My name is Daphne from Media 7 Group of Companies. Remember, the official partners of the GFA League. Thank you so much for joining me.
Omuhaju.